No, sir. I've quit drinking.
You've seen the error of your ways.
No, I just can't afford it.
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
Yes, sweetheart, I have a rare condition which requires me to drink one of those every 15 minutes, please.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick.
I'm sorry, Bruce. These boys get that syrup in them. They get a little antsy and they're pantsy. They just can't keep them under control.
Cheers, and welcome back to Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2. All right, I'm your host, Jay. We have a plethora of motherfuckers here tonight. Brian, co-host Brian, Real Bro fan Shane, Real Bro fan Kev, and Real Bro fan Katie.
Hi.
We have a witch here.
We have a witch. It's super neat that she can join us today.
Can she be like Real Bro First Lady?
Whatever.
Ooh.
I was hoping she was gonna come back with the comment. I said, "Hey, we have a witch here."
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
There we go.
Liar! Liar!
And that is neat. Okay. All right, so yes, we got a huge crowd here today for starting off season 4 of RB2 podcast, Reels, Booze, and Bros. Season 4, I think we're gonna make it this far. The funding is mainly going towards the beer or the booze of everything that's going on. So
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, not one bit. So our last episode of season 3 and now 2022 was Scrooge. Great movie. Shane, we talked about it there. So, Kev, your thoughts on Scrooge?
Bobcat Goldthwait rules. How dare you?
I think that was your.
I fucking hate him.
You're not supposed to like him.
I hate
You're not
him
supposed to like his voice.
in every he's the worst in every fucking movie and stuff like that. All right, whatever. Katie, what do you think of Scrooge? Shane probably watched it. You probably watched for a bit and then left.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen parts of it.
He's the actor in the movie.
Which one?
Scrooged.
You
Bill
remember
Murray.
Bill Murray?
He's the
but Bill
annoying one that
Murray's-
got fired
It's the take
with the weird voice.
like a somewhat of a modern day take on Scrooge.
I don't know. The ghost of
Yes.
the first ghost that shows up, he's disgusting.
Yeah,
And that's it.
like the cabbie.
Yeah, he's awesome.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's a typical.
Or you're
New York
saying
cabbie. Well, the
maybe
back.
maybe you're not saying. Are you going to his old boss?
Yeah,
guy
the
that's
old boss.
The
who's
guy
dead.
who's already dead.
The first ghost.
Oh,
Well, they're all dead. The
Well, yeah,
ghosts.
but I
He's
mean, like-
definitely a ghost.
Oh, she was
and
the
I know,
one
but
that
he's-
warns him that the other
know,
ghosts
yeah,
are coming.
he's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
very
mouse
first
came out of
one.
his head. She
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting. And then he's drinking and it's just
The eyeball. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's drinking. Oh, disgusting.
no, it's just going
Disgusting.
through him.
He's drinking.
How dare you?
The nerve. Anyway, the beer
What's
for
in that
tonight
cup?
is
Yeah, that's a great transition. But before we move on to that one, anyway, Scrooge. Kid doesn't like it. Something about ghosts. I don't know. And they're drinking. How dare they?
How dare ghosts drink?
Alcoholic ghosts.
But then
Horrific.
have you learned
Horrific
nothing in
movie.
life or death?
So at the end of that episode, we also did a recap of 2022. Some great stuff that we had going on there, right, guys?
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, it was impromptu. Might as well as go. I know one of Shane's favorites for the entire
Yeah, baby.
of that was the Tokyo Drift.
Inception, Tokyo Drift.
I know,
It's
so
not
like-
Inception.
Interstellar Tokyo Drift that's
Yeah,
going on.
that was the best.
This isn't necessary. We have to do it. I got it. So, yeah, a lot of great stuff that happened in 2022. If you guys are recapping stuff. Katie, any idea that you think you might know of 2022 that you can come up with that you thought you liked about our podcast? I support my husband because it's super neat that he can go with his friends.
When was
and get out of the house.
I don't appreciate the drinking. The
Yeah.
drinking is not good.
Pitch Perfect was no. It was
No,
that was-
year before
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay, that's what you
Yeah.
remember about 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a super neato burrito that Shane could hang out with you guys.
Gets him out of the house.
and talk
Yeah.
about movies.
And she can go sleep.
Yeah, it goes, it's like, thank God this asshole's not here, so I get good
Her
night's sleep.
favorite pastime is sleeping.
Yeah.
Shane's not here.
That's true.
Shane's not here farting up the bed while I'm trying to sleep.
Just some cats farting up the bed.
Kev, anything we missed of 2022 that you want to highlight? You know, anything that
No,
you
there's
thought that was good?
There is one thing like we
Some
talk
bad
about,
stuff.
like the movies we've done and haven't. I think we should do Scream at some point. I think that would be a good film to do. I think that's. I don't know if we haven't done that yet, have we?
I don't remember. I gotta check my notes.
Fucking stupid ass.
Yep. So,
I was waiting all day to say that. I had a plan.
oh, thank God he asked me a question.
Just drop the mic and walk out.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's why.
He literally can.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, so you gotta hold that microphone. Okay, so And for tonight. So tonight we're going to start this podcast off a little different. Season 4. It's kind of geared towards the top. I was going to say top Marvel MCU movies going on, but you know what? We're going to include all of our superhero movies. We're a little behind the hype. We tried taking off wait for a bit to talk about this, but I think we should do it now. So we got some big stuff coming out in actually the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And see, James Gunn is decimating DCU at this time right now. Henry Cavill is no longer Superman.
How dare you?
That's disgusting.
The whole universe is done.
It's done. They still want to keep. You hear they want to keep Ezra Miller on later on. That guy is
Him of all of them is the only one going to be kept on.
He's not Superman, and he's not the fucking Witcher.
Yeah, I know. He's
What
not
the
the Witcher.
fuck?
I know. He's not the Witcher. It's upsetting.
So they want to get rid of Momoa as well, right?
Yeah, no, Momoa
Yeah.
said he's done. He's not doing
What?
this anymore. But he's going to be coming back, possibly as a different character. I forgot what it was.
In the DCU?
Yeah, his
I
name.
thought he realized what.
So are they going to do the multiverse and have a different Aquaman also?
Yeah.
Are they
No, it won't be Aquaman.
Worlds are
And
colliding.
then what's her name? Gal Gadot's done with Wonder Woman. Like
Gal Gadot's gone. She's done.
Jesus.
What is going on in
Dwayne
DC?
The Rock Johnson is done.
Yeah.
After
and done,
one?
huh?
Yeah. Well, because
Well,
they don't like him. so.
Supposedly he tried to do like a takeover.
Yeah,
He
want-
tried
Tried
to
a hostile takeover.
Yeah, tried
Yeah.
to take over the DCU.
Yeah.
He was like, I can be Superman and Batman and the Flash and Aquaman
Aquaman.
and Wonder Woman. I can do it all,
I could
baby.
be the Justice League.
But the sad thing about this is, and like we talked about this, like all of us previously, and like Marvel, they've done a really good job of casting. Like DC did a great job of casting all these characters.
I wouldn't say it's great.
Ben Affleck sucks.
Ben Affleck sucks.
Well,
Jason Momoa,
'Cause Ben
Aquaman,
Affleck-
yes.
he was great. Henry Cavill was fucking awesome.
Superman,
Gal Gadot's
my
fucking
favorite.
awesome.
Yes, those
Like-
three are
Yeah.
great.
Like you knocked it out of the park. Like Batman could have, like Ben Affleck could have worked for Batman. Like I think that was fine.
He was like on the George Clooney, like.
We'll get to that a little bit later. I love my George Clooney.
Okay, all right.
But
so-
anyway,
So, all right.
they knocked it out of the park for casting. Just the fucking movies were terrible.
yeah.
Terrible.
Yep.
They don't know how to
Not
build
gonna-
characters. They just like here's a character, here's a guy, here's your movie.
Well, yeah, no, they tried to catch up and like it just didn't work. Like they didn't do what Nolan did and built a fucking universe and story. You know, so
Okay. All right. Let's hold that thought. Let's not jump to our guns over here and start getting to fighting going on. Let's. We just opened the fridge. See what we got drinking on for tonight. The booze. Katie decided to pick this one. Katie, let us know what this garbage you brought tonight. My fucking chest is on fire. I only had half of it. Kevin had the rest.
All right, it's not labeled as a sour, but it is pretty sour.
Scoff at that.
It's a Berliner Weiss.
Pretty sour. You just
It's
saying it
the-
wasn't sour earlier.
It's not.
on
Brian
her terms,
says
it's not sour.
Yeah, for me, it's not sour. For normal people, yeah, it's sour. The
It's one of my fucking.
Eliminator, it's because the label
one out.
is very on brand. It's like comic booky, superhero looking.
It's cute.
Yeah,
Thanks, Katie.
Yeah. You're
welcome.
It's good. So
Where's it from?
Cyprus, right in Edison.
Yeah.
Look at that. So what's the percentage on it again? What
It's
is
4%. It's light.
4%, and it's destroying my insides right now.
Sorry about that.
Like I could feel it in my chest.
you got 4% of your heart.
The good news is there's another one in the fridge that's lemon and orange.
All right,
Also
fuck
from Cyprus.
Is that? God, this sucks. All right. Any other thought, Brian? Your thoughts on this one here?
On this beer?
Yeah, the sour. That's not sour.
Yeah, no, it tastes like a sour, but it's smooth to me at least. I do like the can. I don't know why I fucking love
Yeah,
the milk guy.
Yeah, it's pretty. I know. Him and his pose. Yeah, he's pretty neat.
Yeah,
It's very South Park.
yeah. So
Or Aqua Teen.
every time I
Yeah,
look at him,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, that's right.
I have to laugh, but you know it's
Like
it's
shake
nice.
over there.
This is
Massive
not like
shake.
Cyprus really sucks with their beers. It's all like malt and hops. But this actually
Heard that.
isn't bad.
Bubble.
Yeah, but no, this is actually. I mean, for me, it's smooth. I have no
Not
problem.
bad. Shane, you're used to these contraptions being brought home by the wife. So what do you think?
Yeah, she brings home a lot of battery acid, but this is light for her.
Yeah.
I actually like it. It tastes like a strong lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can deal with
so
it.
that's the perfect way to
Oh,
describe it.
yeah, strong lemonade. Kevin.
I finished mine, so what's next? I enjoyed it.
That's it.
It's been a long day.
I enjoyed it. Next, kids dropping
Been a
water
long
all
day.
over
Keep
the
'em
place.
coming.
I see.
Can I interest you in a bag of water?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I could use that. Okay.
You can go lick it off the floor at the school.
Don't tell my kid what to do.
All right. So yeah, I'm ready for the next one. So if we want to go and put the mic down, you're more than welcome to. I'll take one. That's actually a beer. You can get a beer.
I can
and
kick
not
out of
as
better
sour.
places than this.
So yeah.
Better food at the ball game.
Yeah. As Kev goes and gets some more beverages from us, let's move on. All right. So as we got into a quick discussion just before, this genre, grab whatever you want.
Brian bought something that Jay might like.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah, the Icarus.
Yeah, I got a couple. We put a bunch of stuff in there. I think I got egg.
Oh, how about a round of eggs?
Right, yeah. There's a dozen eggs in there if you want. We
Yeah.
can just crack one open and eat like Rocky. All right, so
Oh, he's got eggs. He's rich.
what are you guys' thoughts on now? Your thoughts on the genre? I know we just hit before. So is the market saturated? Is it too much superhero? Should we move on to something else? It's been like 10. Since it's been what 2008 since it's been going
15
on.
years of superhero
Yeah.
movies.
Like
Big. Dominating the
I
box
don't see a
office.
problem with it. I don't see a problem with it at all, except for
you got to talk lower into.
we
the
got
microphone,
into
Shane.
this She-Hulk attorney at law. What the fuck was that?
So like the TV shows, you're not really.
No, I mean Loki was fucking awesome.
Uh-huh.
What was the Falcon
Hawkeye.
and the Winter Soldier?
Yep.
And
Fantastic.
Hawkeye.
And Hawkeye, yeah, those were all awesome. I love those. But then I don't know what this whole She-Hulk thing is, but
We didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was the worst.
I don't want to watch it. It looks fucking stupid.
It's not good, but whatever.
I thought it was okay just because
okay.
it does get like a lot of cameos that you're
Yes,
going to see. They're going to keep playing it.
I tell you
also,
what, yeah,
so.
Wong was the best one out of the entire thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in there?
Oh,
Yeah.
a couple
Yeah, he's
times.
an awesome character.
I like Wong.
Wong-
I
yeah,
do
Wong-
like I mean, just seeing the comparison, like we were just talking about DC versus Marvel, like it's fucking awesome how Marvel is doing all this shit.
They built a whole universe. It's exactly
Yeah.
what they
Yes.
did. You know,
Yes.
it just
It's like it's
Build it
literally
out.
like endless what they can do, and I don't see it being a problem. Like I think it's fucking awesome. What are you doing, Kev?
Okay.
Nothing. Leave me
Just
alone.
no. I
if the microphone drops, it makes a noise.
I could agree with that.
We'll,
Like
not edit it.
I don't think it's like oversaturated, but
Oh, it's him. That's Shane.
I don't think
my bad.
I don't think it's oversaturated.
That's
I think it's just if you do smart movies with it and you have the right storyline, it's gonna work. So like what they did in the first part
It sounds like
like
fucking
Something's
Wakanda
fucking-
forever is playing in my fucking.
Playing the steel drums back here.
should I get the
I'll stop. It's okay. I'm going to go.
What is that?
can someone open up Kevin from here on out? Someone's open up Kevin's beer because he obviously can't do two hands. He's fucking. It's like clinking.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh my god. So yeah, I get it. Like I lost my train of thought of what's going on. Yeah. So like as always, Superman, right? Henry Cavill, probably the greatest Superman in my opinion. Christopher Reeve's great. I can't really see anyone else as him.
What was the other
they
dude's
did-
name?
Roth or
Yeah,
Ben Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger.
I was gonna say Ben Roethlisberger. Brandon Roth.
Brandon Roth.
There you go. You got me confused. Ben Roethlisberger as Superman. Someone
Was
hand me a
that
beer.
rapes people as Superman? Just give me a beer.
Thank you. So his I enjoyed Henry Cavill. Like Man of Steel, people said it wasn't that good. The ending
loved it.
that was going on. I loved it. So yeah, the fact that
Not
he
loved
killed
it.
Zod.
Lois Lane fucking sucks.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Like,
Fuck Lois Lane.
Even in the old ones, she sucked.
Yeah,
too.
yes.
Yeah.
See, we're here.
Can't fucking stand her.
Brian's been waiting all day for this.
This is it.
You
This is
could
it.
you could almost change it from the
She's
Adrian
my
Balboa
agent.
Award to the Lois Lane
Lois
Award.
Lane, I don't know.
Fucking-
Stop.
How does fuck does she in Man of Steel? She winds up everywhere. She's in a cornfield, then she's on a fucking somewhere else, then she's on fucking the World Trade Center, then she's downtown, then
leave
she's
Amy Adams alone.
she
But no,
sucks.
how about I'm the military and I'm going to call her because she's a good
Yeah.
reporter because she may know what's going on. No, you don't
Let's
fucking
put her on a
call
plane too. That's gonna bomb a fucking alien spaceship. Oh, then she's gonna fall, and then Superman's gonna save her, and then he's gonna drop her one place, and then she's gonna wind up down at the fucking Grand Central Station.
and
She's
then-
a liability.
And then in
Take her in.
the originals with Christopher Reeve, Margot Kidder is the greatest reporter of all time, but can't figure out fucking he wears glasses.
Oh my God, he's got glasses on. Who are you?
Clark, I can't believe you're here. Superman was just here. Wow.
I know.
He
Well,
yeah.
so as me being the biggest nerd here, I have to tell you, so Superman is like what, 6'something", 6'2", probably 6'4", I bet. So he would compress his spine and wear glasses to make himself look tinier. So he make himself like a 5'9"
Oh, give
guy.
me a break.
That's how they explained it in the comic books back in the day when he was created.
So he shrank and then wore glasses, and he's not.
Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. So you look like a little dorky.
So then
stuff.
I'm not shit on Superman
fine.
because I got Superman right
had
in
that. Superman had that big dick energy. I got you. He was no kryptonite.
I got you.
dropping loads.
That's right. So, Kev, Katie, your thoughts on
Who's Superman? I'm very confused.
I see.
Who is this Superman?
Who is
I
this
mean,
Superman?
obviously I like Henry Cavill, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing straight through. I've seen all the parts.
What a shocker.
That's not bad.
It's Shane's favorite thing. I've seen parts of movies.
Seen parts of the
Parts of movie. So, do you think there's too many superhero movies going on? Is there one? Do you think?
No,
there's
I
more
love
like-
superhero movies. It's
She loves the shows too.
I got excited, Shane, because I asked Shane today what this podcast was, and he told me. I got a little too excited, and,
Jumped off the couch.
and I crashed this podcast.
Please tell Kevin to rescind the No Katie's rule.
I'm coming. I'm bringing shitty beer. I fucking love it.
I'm gonna make Jay puke. I don't care.
No,
And it's gonna be so neat that he does.
everyone but you has no problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it. My fucking
Not yet.
my heart, my lungs, and my throat have a problem with it.
Just my insides. No
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, you're 90% water anyway, right? So as long as the water's okay, you'll
yeah.
be fine.
I'm gonna drink it, but sure as hell's gonna complain about it because it hurts. I got you. So,
For
are you
the,
more for the shows, or hold on? Are you more for the shows, Katie, or like the movies? Or you just what do you what do you like better?
Well, obviously Marvel over DC,
Okay.
because I haven't seen most of the DC things
In their entirety, right?
in their entirety.
That's all parts.
I saw Wonder Woman in theaters. I did love that.
It was fantastic. I saw that with my
The
wife,
first one.
Katie,
I
as
never
well.
saw the 1984.
Not worth it.
Didn't see that.
Don't watch it.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one was good. The wife and I saw it together as well in the theater, and she loved it. She's like, "Wow,
Yeah,
the
it was
woman's,
cool.
like, gorgeous." I'm like,
Yeah.
Am I right?
Beautiful, badass.
"Yeah,
Beautiful Jewish woman.
Yeah. No, but then I do love the Marvel like shows. Loki, I think, is my favorite.
Yep.
Hawkeye. What was the other one you said?
Falcon.
Falcon Winter Soldier.
Falcon Winter Soldier, Hawkeye."
Yeah,
There
yeah,
was
yeah.
also,
Falcon Winter Soldier.
I've
Like
been-
shows,
WandaVision?
WandaVision. Yes.
That was a tough watch.
The first
in the beginning.
two
was-
eps were really tough.
If you didn't know that the first like 2 episodes were garbage, you were
Yeah.
not watching the rest of it.
it's tough before we get to the
yeah,
actual
episode
plot
4,
there.
it like truly picks up, and
Yeah.
you're like, wow.
That was a
and then
holy
you,
shit.
I mean, because I love Scarlet Witch and like Elizabeth Olsen playing it.
Uh-huh.
Probably one of my favorite characters. I love her.
Very good. I agree.
But yeah, so I love the shows, love most of the movies for
Okay.
Marvel.
All right, Kev, I'm itching to get in here.
Well, no, because I remember when you said what we were talking about. Is there like too much of this? Is there a glut of it? And you mentioned at some point we'll talk about like other directors taking shot at like the whole superhero genre. But
you jump to the next category.
oh well, I mean it's gonna
That's exact-
it's gonna lead
Slow
into
down,
it basically
Kevin, slow
anyway.
down.
So it's the whole idea for this
Tokyo
is that,
drifting right into the next category.
Well, actually, the next question.
But if there's not really a glut of these. Like how many of these films actually come out like every year? It's probably like 3 or 4. Am I too loud? Or you're touching buttons?
No. Don't worry about the buttons. I want to see what time we got going on here.
But like for this, it's just the new. These are just what have replaced like action movies from like the late 70s, 80s, and 90s. Also,
Yeah,
like
like the-
back then, did
Arnold,
people say they were?
Stallone.
I mean, they probably did say that, but people like, would you rather? For me, would you rather
Stallone,
watch
Schwarzenegger.
these movies? Would you watch 7 different versions of Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th? I know those are horror films too, but it's like whatever makes money, they're just going to keep pumping out those films, and that's what they're doing with these. And these are more entertaining than any of those films are.
Yeah.
Like I said, all the action films that came out in the 80s with, Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Bruce Willis, all of these guys. It's just that
Jean-Claude
action
Van
films,
Damme.
they put asses in seats. And that's
do.
what the Marvel films do.
This
So
is what they sell.
I'm
But the
sorry
whole-
I'm sorry your 3-hour drama film about 2 people that lived in the 1800s are not
Well,
not
I mean, it also
interesting.
gets kids and adults. Like,
Yeah, so that like
Instead of,
there's
like-
that, but at the same thing, like Marvel did it right, where like we've been saying they're building a whole universe, so they're going towards a certain thing. So like all these movies and shows tie into each other at some point, just like how they pulled together for the Infinity Saga. They did fucking 10 years of all that and 20 some odd movies to get to where it was. And to pull it all together, you're like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
It's
really
not
hasn't
like
been
they're
done.
just doing like a superhero movie to do a superhero movie. Then it's just be like, all right, well, it's a standalone Iron Man. It's a standalone Captain America, and they never meet up. Then I can understand where people would be like, maybe we're a little too much.
Yep.
But the fact that we have this where they're meeting together and they're coming to some conclusion, makes it worthwhile.
Yep, they bring their friends along the way.
And if you don't like it, Marvel has 80 years of source material to keep pulling from. So,
Yeah, without a doubt, they have some of the most amazing storylines.
Well, you can say the same thing about fucking Star Wars too. So whatever.
Don't you badmouth Star Wars.
I'm just saying.
and Avatar just came out. There's going to be 4 of those films.
Don't you
Did anybody really want that also? Probably. Well, I'm sure there's some people.
Yeah,
but I
I
don't.
love those. Remember when the people
I like the first
dressed
one, but
as
I was like, do we need
blue?
5 of these?
I'm just gonna say what Cartman says in South Park and suck my fat tits.
Yeah. It's basically Pocahontas is blue.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But
Or the Smurfs.
the
Smurfs.
Smurfs. That's right.
Smurfs.
That's right.
Suck my fat tits, Wendy.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. So what about like the directors, Scorsese and the other guys saying like these aren't like real movie stuff. So
Well, if they weren't real movies, then they wouldn't win real awards.
Yeah, who
Heath
just
Ledger won an Oscar for fucking playing the Joker. Angela Bassett just won the Golden
Yeah,
Globe
right.
for
That's right.
the Wakanda Forever.
No, even though I was talking to Brian about the other day, he has a blank spot, but Joaquin Phoenix won for Joker 2 years ago also.
Yeah,
So
like
or 3 years ago, I guess now.
They are real movies. Like if the actor can bring the character to life on screen, it's a fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's all about the actor bringing the character. Like
that's true. Can you picture anyone else besides Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark? Like no.
No, I don't
Like
want
that's
to.
like
So like when you hear some of the rumors and it was like Tom Cruise, you're like I can't.
he'd just be
can't.
running all the time.
Yeah. I just can't. I can't see him
Jumping on couches.
I love Katie Holmes.
and then
No other
there's,
Katie's
But like
here,
even like Chris Evans as Captain
Captain
America,
America.
they had what's his name, the guy from The Office, who's
Jim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why am I
He was
blanking on his
Mr.
name?
Fantastic or
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, he was-
who may be Reed Richards, and then
in the last Spider-Man.
even what's his name, Chris Pratt was also rumored for him as well.
Yeah, there was a couple of guys that was there going on. At first, I wasn't sure
Doctor
about him.
Strange.
So and then when
Yeah.
Was it
came
Doctor
up-
Strange?
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yes,
was it. Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness movie was there.
So,
But you can't picture anybody. Chris Hemsworth and nobody.
Yeah,
else.
Loki. What's his name?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston wanted to be Thor,
Yeah,
but he didn't.
Not even close.
No.
He needs to bulk up a lot. That's a lot of
Yeah.
steroids to get for him. For that
I mean, I will say
but
though.
you can't picture him as anyone else besides Loki.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But Brie Larson, I could picture literally anyone else as Captain Marvel.
I don't have a problem with her.
Ugh, she's the worst.
So who would you pick instead of Brie Larson? Besides everyone else, let's get some
Anyone.
names.
Amelia Clark.
Scarlett Johansson.
She's a little busy being dead.
Yeah.
She's a variant.
Well, take him off the list then.
No, she just. I feel like she ruined that character. But
I don't.
She's fine.
I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, if someone else was in the role, I wouldn't care. Like,
The script wasn't one of their best scripts they had for Captain Marvel, but I don't think it's really.
And even like their cameos in the movies, like Endgame, like it was just,
Yeah, she was
it was just stupid. Like they didn't write anything good for her.
no.
Yeah, because she's similar to like Superman. She's a very powerful character, and it's
She's a
tough
little
to write.
a little too powerful.
It's very tough to write for powerful characters because what else can they do besides just stop
Everything.
Stop
right,
everything.
she could have stopped
Yeah.
everything.
Like between her and Scarlet Witch, they could have just killed
Right.
everybody.
Yep.
But instead, they didn't.
Yeah. I
What
like
was
how
she doing up there the whole
at
time?
that point, even like at that
Taking
point,
care of all the other planets that didn't have Avengers.
Well,
didn't have any problems.
They say that about Scarlet Witch in
Scarlet Witch in,
Infinity War. What
yeah.
was she doing up there this whole time?
what
Yeah.
was she doing up there the whole
like
time?
in Endgame, she still doesn't even realize like how powerful she is.
No,
Scarlet Witch.
that's why it's good because it builds
she's
up.
starting
So,
to get to realize like.
yeah, as
She
goes
comes through and crashes through a fucking spaceship.
No. I'm not saying Captain Marvel. I'm saying Scarlet Witch.
Oh.
Like
Yeah, at
she's
least
like when
Scarlet
she's
Witch-
like she
She's
goes
still-
one on one with Thanos and she's
Yeah.
literally about to destroy him.
Right, but at least she has a defense. She didn't realize how powerful.
Yeah, no.
Captain
like,
Marvel
Captain
knows
Marvel
how.
knew.
she's
Yeah,
just-
since
Yeah.
when was her timeline? The 90s, 80s?
90s.
the 90s.
Come on,
Yeah.
Blockbuster was.
So
around
she's
the 90s.
known she's known how powerful she was the whole time. It just didn't make sense, and it was just so unlikable, like her whole character.
So you know, as a woman, you don't feel like she was a good representation.
At least Brie Larson's version of her. You could and also like you could tell she like didn't get along with the rest of the cast. It just like, she just didn't fit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to.
But you still haven't answered my
I
question.
could see that. Like she didn't get the vibe.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, you did. So you're saying Amelia Clark would have been better?
I mean,
Captain
anyone.
Marvel?
She's the first one that comes to mind.
Comes to
'cause,
mind?
I mean, I love her.
I love her. I love her dragons.
Targaryen.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, I see. Okay. All right. So
She's another powerful lady.
what do you think we can expect from here on out? Because we got some, as we talked about earlier, Ant-Man and
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Quantumania going on, what they're going forward. Because the big baddie right now in the Marvel MCU is going to be Kang the Conqueror. But there's stuff. There's the
next season of Loki's coming out too, right?
Next season of Loki's coming out. There's also the Nick Fury based Samuel L. Jackson Secret Wars. And that's the next big thing's also gonna be bring everyone together is what that is, which is gonna be an amazing storyline.
Going to lead to another. That's Avengers movie, Secret Wars. Right?
What the hell was it?
That's what they said.
Yeah, because they're bringing characters back, but they're not gonna be them. They're gonna be like the alien version. They can like transform.
Is Secret
into
Wars
them.
not also Fantastic Four also?
Oh, is that why they're
I think
bringing
it might be.
like Tony Stark back? He's going to be an alien version.
Yeah, because the aliens basically was it the Kree or the Skrull? I can't remember.
Nice scroll.
It was in Spider-Man, the end scene where it was Nick Fury was always up in outer space since the 90s. And then he comes back, he turns into that green guy. And it was in the green guys from Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
They're the ones that can like shapeshift. Thank you. I was looking for the word shapeshift into other people. And so they in the comic book storylines, that's what they do. They like kidnap the heroes and they take over their powers and they become them from here on out. So you don't know who's what. So
they're going to say that Tony Stark that died was an impostor?
So there's just no rules
I don't know.
anymore.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go that far. But
There's only one rule: keep your shirt on.
so
There's no rules.
that's what's going on for the
There's
Marvel.
one
But
rule.
back to the more juicy story, in my opinion, is everything for DC. What a shit show. James Gunn is like destroying everything.
He wants to rebuild everything.
He does.
And his version, like, listen, I saw his.
What? Just go to the actual bathroom. You're fine with that. You can use the toilet at my house.
No, go pee in the woods.
His
Probably
version
step a dog
of
poop out
the
there,
Suicide Squad, and I'm like,
It was better than the first one. I still didn't like it as much.
it wasn't great.
It's still better than the first one.
It was, yeah. It
Yeah,
was
no,
better than the first
it was better than the first one, but it wasn't great. Like
No,
that's not a
no.
high measuring stick to be better than the first one.
No.
The first one was not good. Once again,
utter dog
DC did a good job of casting there, but
Yeah, it was the dumbest script.
you're just like,
ever.
all right, cool.
Right. I know this is a very unpopular opinion. I had no problems with the first Suicide Squad.
They made that the first
All right,
Suicide
I
Squad.
like bad movies though. Okay.
The first Suicide Squad probably had the greatest trailer of all time. 'Cause
Yeah.
They hit you with the
Yeah.
fucking Rolling Stones
Yeah.
and all this
No, I
music,
thought
and
it
you're
was,
like,
I wasn't Rolling Stones, but
Was this-
I thought it was Bohemian Rhapsody or something like that.
whatever.
No, it wasn't Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, it wasn't Bohemian Rhapsody.
It was,
Wasn't it Stones?
I don't think it was the Stones. I can.
Either way,
I can't remember.
They hit you with the trailer, and you're like, "Fuck, man,
This is gonna be
movie
the
looks-
greatest movie
This
ever."
movie looks awesome." And you're like, "You got Will Smith, you got Margot Robbie, who's fucking on top of the world at that point.
Yeah.
who still is." You're just like, "Holy shit, this fucking movie looks
that's
legit."
Barbie right there.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see
movie looks legit. And
Yeah, it
then
looks good.
just fucking
And then
sucked.
it was just went down. And then it was good when they introduced the characters. I like when they showed Will Smith.
And then after that,
character
everything
when
sucked.
he's with the guns.
And then the
That
movie
was
came
good.
out.
And then I think probably say the first 20 minutes are pretty good to get everyone's background story, and then in prison, what's going on, getting ready for the mission. Then the mission happens, you're like, this is utter shit. And then like they save Waller, and then like, all right, that's it, we're over it. But they still got to deal with the other whatever lady. I forgot exactly.
Amanda
what happened.
Waller.
witch.
or-
No, they went to go save Amanda Waller, but then they come back with the witch. Yes, they had to stop the witch.
Enchantress.
Yeah, and you're just like, I don't give a fuck. You did your mission. Get out. Let her do whatever, and just have the other hero, like the true heroes, come in. Like,
I mean, it was
just-
better than a giant starfish.
that was
Suicide
That
Squad?
was that was the
yeah.
worst.
The second one.
Like that's the big enemy, a giant
Yeah.
alien starfish.
Yeah, but it brought you. You know what? One of my favorite
Wasn't
characters
an alien.
is
I
fucking
think they
Peacemaker,
created
John
it,
Cena. If this is for freedom, I'd suck all the dicks on the beach. So, yes. The greatest fucking. He's probably one of the greatest characters. Have you seen that show, The Peacemaker?
I have it queued up to watch. I haven't watched
we watched the first episode here.
It was actually pretty.
I fucking.
Other than
loved
that,
it.
I haven't watched it, but it was that
didn't
first.
realize
episode.
That one was. Oh.
it. Yeah, it's
Oh
saved on
yeah,
our-
it's an HBO HBO Max show.
We gotta watch it.
I highly recommend to
It's in the
watch
queue.
that show. It is that James Gunn produced. His wife stars in there. Excuse me. And it's the best character. If he goes on the longs of the line like that, hopefully DC can be good. But I can't see like what's going to happen of what's going on there because I truly loved Henry Cavill as Superman, and I can't see anyone else at this time. I've seen a lot of suggestions going on, but
What were the suggestions?
I don't know who these guys are. Like on
Just random
on
guys?
TikTok and these other people going on. Yeah, it's a guy with dark hair and blue eyes. Like, hey, that's a good looking dude.
Yeah,
but
that makes him good Superman.
Also,
it's
like
not-
I heard about Henry, like he was actually like a nerd.
he,
Like I heard that he's a nerd, but like
yes, he
big
still
and
is.
buff and
yeah, he was
His-
playing
like he
World
was
of
like
Warcraft.
embodied.
Yeah, and his next project is going to be Warhammer.
Warhammer 40K. Oh, bro, I'm
And
trying.
he said when he did, what's up?
Warhammer?
What you have no idea what that is.
No, I don't.
It's God, it's such raging hard on.
It's kind of like it's hard to explain. It's like a role playing game. Like it has like
Okay.
the boards with the characters, the figurines that everyone like models and things
Right.
like that.
You know, Risk. We have the little
Yeah.
character stuff like that. It's
That on steroids.
it's not real. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
it's that, but,
I don't know.
it's
and
that,
there's-
but you get your own Gundam.
Yeah, I just have to show you. It's very hard to explain. It's like a tabletop game where you roll the dice,
Like Dungeons and Dragons, kind of, basically.
But it's with
oh yeah, we play that all the time.
with Space Marines. Yeah. I probably nerd. Yeah, with all the wizards and stuff going on. That's
I'm Harry Potter.
Sorry, magic doesn't qualify as superhero.
it does because you have magic. Who was it?
Scarlet Witch, she's a witch.
Yeah, is that Matt? No, it's dark magic. That
You know,
she did.
this opens up, the door for Harry
Matt-
Potter.
Yeah, but Harry Potter isn't superhero though. That's just.
Oh,
that's what
sorry, his
wizardry-
magic is different.
His magic
Doesn't do
sucks.
anything until like the 8th fucking movie.
I'm not saying
last
him
two movies.
himself. I'm just saying as a whole,
His magic
the
sucks.
story of Harry Potter.
I got it. Okay, so no Harry Potter.
Gandalf, fucking
Yeah.
superhero then.
I mentioned him earlier today
Here's
as
my
well.
opinion. I never liked the Snyderverse and what he did with it. I think he destroyed DC. It could have been so much better. He just went with this. He went too dark. It's not dark. That's not what Superman is about. It's not what the DC universe is about. Batman's dark. Yeah. It's very tough.
I was just gonna ask: is Snyder the one that just did the most recent Batman with Robert Pattinson? 'Cause that was
No,
dark.
that's someone different.
Oh, because that was dark.
That was bad Reeves.
And that was amazing.
That was a good movie.
That was good.
I love that. I watched that several times. I think it's that's Robert Pattinson is not a good Bruce Wayne. He is a fantastic Batman.
I don't even want to hear this.
Yes, he is. Yes, Brian.
I don't even want to hear
then
this.
Brian, what do you
I can't even watch. I can't even watch that movie yet.
How can you not watch?
Yet? You haven't even seen it yet?
Really? It's a good movie,
what?
Brian.
I tried to watch it 2 times and I fell asleep in the first 30 minutes.
It's
Well, you should,
amazing.
wake up from your nap, take a nap, and then wake up again.
Yeah, old man.
I can't do it.
Go get the early bird special.
Can't
Settle
do
down
it.
at 6 p.m. and
It's
Robert
probably
Pattinson, a good fucking Batman. You kidding me? Christian Bale was a good fucking Batman.
Christian Bale was a
Yeah,
he's a
that's
good Batman.
That's
well,
the best.
yeah,
Batman.
but he's
No.
different.
Nah. As much as I
Robert
It's a new,
Pattinson.
different Batman.
No,
Get outta
because
here.
it's the fact that for Batman, they're showing more of his actual detective side, and it's year 2, so it's his second year as Batman. So he's getting the shit kicked out of him. He's making mistakes. He's fucking up left and right.
He's taking his PTO. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, guys, I'm calling it out tonight. That's it. I'm not going to be going in.
I have
So
some sick days saved up.
Christian Bale didn't have any.
No, no.
Wasn't smart. Didn't figure shit out.
but they didn't show it though. They're actually showing detective work and stuff that's going on because that's what
So tracing the bullet. all
that was it. That was that one scene. But they had this entire movie. You if you watched the movie, you would.
The machine did that for him.
Yeah.
He didn't take his finger and pick in the bullet hole.
Yeah.
he created that whole thing of what
He invented his own nerd to do it for
like,
him.
watch the Vision to catch
Yep,
the Joker.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
No, he's not smart.
you haven't even seen the movie.
You haven't seen the movie, so you
It's
can't
okay.
explain.
Hey, listen, I don't give a shit.
I reckon. Wow. And then the Batmobile is so fucking badass.
I'm not down with that. Like it's too much of a car. Like it's a fucking badass car.
I know, but that's how it's like this again. This
like he's
is
still learning.
He's still learning, and
Yeah,
eventually
yeah, I
go
get
being
that.
on. You know what? There's a comic panel that says where Batman has all the cars from the comic books, from the movies, from the TV shows, and you know what? The one Bat car he always goes to, the Michael Keaton Batman. They're like.
That was the OG.
Yeah,
not the OG.
Yeah, like that's it's been solidified.
Adam
that's
West was the OG.
Yeah,
Everyone sees that as
his car's in there as well too. They show like all the comic panels, all the cars, and I said the Tumblr's in there, even the new one from the Batman. And there's like, and he jumps in, he goes, out of all the cars you have, you go for this one. He's like, yeah, this is my favorite, and that's it. So, all right, Brian, you didn't see that one. I get it. I get it. So, but all right. So, what can we think we can expect from the DC universe that's going on?
garbage.
Okay, probably.
I don't know. I'm excited for the second Batman, the Robert Pattinson Batman.
Yes, I am as well.
They're doing another.
They're doing a TV show with Colin Farrell, the Penguin.
What?
Yep, it's going to take place between after this movie and then in the next movie for his rise to power, because the Penguin actually becomes a huge crime figure in all of Gotham.
Look,
So,
what
go
kind
ahead,
is
Ken.
still playing in my?
I know. I'm trying to figure out what's touching. I hear it too.
It's literally when I shift it from one hand to the other, it makes noise.
Yeah.
Mbappe!
Okay. All right. So very good. All right. You know what? At that point, let's just take a break here. We'll come back and we'll continue on with the rest of this.
Continue on
podcast.
with why Brian hates Robert Pattinson.
We'll be back after these messages. Five years ago, we lost, all of us. We lost friends, we lost family, we lost a part of ourselves. Today, we have a chance to take it all back. You know your teams, you know your missions. Get the stones, get them back. One round trip each. No mistakes, no do-overs. Most of us are going somewhere we know. That doesn't mean we should know what to expect. Be careful. Look out for each other. This is the fight of our lives, and we're going to win. Whatever it takes, good luck. All right, welcome back.
I am pumped up from that.
It's Noob Master 69. He's back.
That speech was
I
pretty
thought that's
neat.
what we were going with.
As you should have been like, that speech is pretty neat. Thank you. All right, Reels, Booze, and Brews, aka RB2, back on the podcast to finish up the first season of episode. Season 4 of episode. Fucking Christ!
Do we even get started yet?
Yeah, no, this is season 4. This is the second half of season 4. That sour beer is still fucking me up, so I'm having trouble speaking at this point if I'm not looking at something. Okay, so let's finish up the rest of this podcast. Episode 1, season 4. Where's my mouse so I can get back to what's on topic going on here?
I got 3 pages worth of notes here. How do
We got
finish this up?
Finish this up. We got. I don't know what notes you have. Now,
All right, the short version.
so we got some
you?
discussion
Yes.
that's
Do
going
you?
on. So
Yes.
Let's go. Top 5. Let's go with our top 5. We can do top 5 overall, top 5 Marvel, top 5
Okay.
DC
Well,
stuff.
right now I just only rated top 5 Marvel.
That's all that really matters to me, to be honest. Even though I would put the Batman probably as number 1. Wow. How about that, Brian? Why? Because you have so much great movies at DC to compare it to. I would put the Dark Knight as number 2.
Do you want to leave, Brian?
I would put the Dark Knight probably in my top 5.
Yeah, it would be in the top
Yeah,
5, but it's
yeah.
number 2. But
All right, but if we're gonna go,
you didn't see the Batman, so you have no
You
idea
didn't
what's
get
going
that.
on.
Do you want to leave, Brian?
if I'm gonna go just Marvel movies,
I'm not fucking leaving.
if I'm just gonna go Marvel movies, I'm gonna go 5. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Wait. Is this? Oh, you start from number 5 to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
4 would be Avengers Endgame. 3 would be Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
2 would be Avengers Infinity War. And 1 is Captain America Winter Soldier.
Ugh, what?
I think so. Looking at
wow,
we did not judge anybody.
I kind of figured from us talking, I think most of us have pretty similar top 5s, and it's just a matter of where in the top 5 they fall. So I'll throw mine out there. My surprise is when I was thinking about it, I took Ragnarok out of my top 5.
Hey, yeah.
So
wow.
I went with 5. I actually went with No Way Home.
That was 6.
Okay, so I Spider-Man was my favorite growing up, so I had to get one of them in there, and I liked it, so that's what I went with.
Yep.
But again, 4 I went Endgame. I went 3 Guardians of the Galaxy. I went 2 Winter Soldier, and then I went 1 Infinity War.
Infinity. So
All right, Infinity War is number 1.
I want to combine like Infinity War and Endgame.
All right,
It's
then-
like it's very tough.
If I did that, it would make it my number 1. And then I guess
accept
Ragnarok
that.
would probably be
I think
fifth
the
then.
Infinity
think it
War
has to.
story is so much better than Endgame.
And so do I. Yeah, that's why I had it there.
Yeah, that's why I had to separate them
I
because
know.
Infinity War,
Oh my, come on.
Endgame, Endgame,
Both arguments are fair.
Yeah.
Endgame.
No, they're not.
It's the same, but
They're not
different.
both fair. There has to be a winner and loser, and we're going to fight about this.
And Endgame gives you everything that you want. Like you see certain things, you're like, oh, you finally get the Avengers assemble. You see everybody coming
Yes,
back.
but
Infinity War setting up
gives you
is
the
better.
Empire
I know.
Strikes Back ending. Like,
I
it doesn't
know,
all
I
end
know,
in
no. That's
fucking rainbows.
That's
and
why I have
sausages. You know?
That's why I have Infinity War.
Sausage?
Daddy wants
Yeah,
some sausage.
You want to live in the afterlife of rainbows and sausages come down.
But
Yeah.
still,
Jay, what are we doing? Freddie got fingered.
I think
Probably never.
I think the story in Infinity War is better than Endgame. Like, just
I think you're right.
too.
All right, yeah. Infinity War, it hits the ground running, and you just don't stop.
Endgame is a montage movie.
Yeah. Oh,
You literally, yeah, you're right. You start up with it's literally fucking carnage, and then it just keeps going, and
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
and going, and then
and you get one of the best portrayals of a movie villain of all time, Thanos,
Well-
who's arguably, and when we did this villain's character, like Thanos, if you want to put him in, he could be a number 1 seed as all-time villain.
he could be
it
if
depends.
Nick doesn't come and fuck it all up.
I was like, who wins in a fight, Thanos or
God,
Regina
Regina
George?
Regina George,
I love you, Nick, but still, you fucked everything up.
Regina George and the Plastics take down Thanos.
As absolutely perfect as Mean Girls is, and Regina George, she's not a villain compared to Thanos, who literally wipes out
wipes
half
out
of the
planets.
planet.
I don't
But no,
know.
like Thanos is
Regina
arguably
George is a
Reg-
bitch.
she didn't-
Thanos
she
is on
didn't
the
kill
Mount
anyone.
Rushmore
She is a
of villains, in my opinion.
You heard on the top 4 villains up there?
Oh yeah,
Thanos?
yeah.
That's actually pretty good to think about. This topic. Top.
And Mount Rushmore of villains.
Yeah,
it's
Mount
like
Rushmore.
Hey, we should do a bracket.
I'll go him.
what a great
I'll go
idea.
him. Darth Vader.
Right after we do Scream. That's what we should do.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Thank you.
All right, so him, Darth Vader, Heath Ledger's Joker, and I had someone else.
I know John Doe was
Bill the Butcher
up
or
there in
John
a lot
Doe?
of them.
No, fuck.
The Inglorious Bastards guy.
Darth Vader has to be up
Hans
there.
Yeah, no, I had
Darth
those
Vader.
those three.
Okay. All right. Look,
Yeah, whatever. Don't matter.
we'll come in
Don't
another
matter.
time for that one. So it's going on. But Katie.
Ah.
So, hi Nito. What's going on? Nito burrito.
I am very happy to be here.
Did you see that they cooked the pigskin to when they-
Big oblong object to a
object.
giant
It was
H.
most exhilarating.
Okay. I'm
Son, if you want to continue
Let's go.
working here,
All right,
stay
I'm
off the
stressed
drugs.
out.
All right, I'm
I
gonna stop
don't-
muting people. Give me a second, Kate.
All right, I'm stressed out. I don't know the order exactly. I know number 1, and then the rest are just
Go with it.
top
Just
five.
go with it.
five
Go with
movies.
it.
She's got one on that you guys don't even have
I
even.
don't- I won't hear.
A bunch of mine are not. Well, I don't know. Anyway, number 1,
Okay.
The Dark Knight,
That's a fantastic movie.
and then the rest are no particular order. I don't know. I haven't thought enough about it because again, just found out about this today and crashed this podcast.
Yeah. She's like, that's it. I'm grabbing my lemon beer and we're going.
So Iron Man 1.
Yeah. I
Okay.
I can respect that.
Launch the whole fucking
it did.
universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Exactly. So what- Dark Knight, Iron Man, The Incredibles.
Yes. Yes. That's a fantastic fucking movie.
Amazing.
I agree with that one completely as well.
Ooh, yes. Thank you, Shane. X-Men First Class.
Yes.
No, I don't like that one.
Well, you're wrong.
Yeah, that's fine. I've been wrong.
You have no opinion
I've
here.
been wrong before. It's fine.
And then I'm gonna go with Jay and combine
Infinity Wars
Infinity and Endgame, but I guess Infinity does come out on top. So I guess Infinity War.
Okay.
So those are my
agree.
top 5.
I respect the First Class.
First class.
I love that movie.
That was my first-
I agree
That
with
was the best.
That was my
X-Men
first
movie.
X-Men, so everything else was just
Fassbender
kind of a
and
letdown.
McAvey.
I like Fassbender, but I didn't like the movie that much. I saw whatever.
So when we get to favorite characters, I have him there.
Fassbender?
Yeah,
Oh, phenomenal.
he was perfect
He
choice.
was fucking awesome.
Magneto. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, if he were to somehow come back and be Doctor Doom, I'd be like, this fucking guy.
Well,
But
that's
he
very interesting.
there's no
choice
way he's
going
going to do it. But
I
I'll
would
tell you
love
who
it.
I would like to see Doctor Doom.
All right, shut up and let's hang out. All right, we're doing. We have to Shane. What you got for us?
I have Infinity War at the top. That's my all-time favorite. Then Dark Knight. Dark Knight would be at the top, if Rachel Dawes didn't fuck up the whole fucking movie.
And you are beautiful.
No, you're not.
And that's why he won an Oscar.
Because he had to look
For
at
that line alone.
Yeah.
You convinced everyone. You know how I got these scars? By
She looks like
saying
a fucking boot.
by saying
Every time I watch that movie,
like a leather boot or like a work boot. What's going on here? We're going like
a Timberland.
I'm sorry.
Steel-toed Timberland.
She looks like a galosh.
Take this, bitch.
God, leave her alone.
Rachel fucking Dawes. Get out of here.
Oh, she sucks so bad.
Rachel.
I just wish she wasn't in that.
Where is she?
What? This is the true Batman, though. We're talking as we're talking
Are we
about.
getting booted off the stage with the hook?
Do you know what? Do you know what Batman this is from?
No.
Is this not the Michael Keaton one?
Yes, this is the Keaton one. This is,
As I was getting there.
I know. I just I knew Shane.
Ah, the best.
All right, go ahead, Shane.
I feel very left out. I only did MCU.
I do have Ragnarok. So I have Infinity War, Dark Knight, Ragnarok. And then I was torn between Endgame and OG Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. Because it's fucking awesome. It's fucking... That soundtrack alone is just awesome.
It's good. I'll tell you what. That Batman theme is the only one you recognize.
Yeah.
Like we hear that, like that's Batman.
I remember going to Great Adventure and going on the fucking Batman ride and hearing that.
Oh, they're playing.
Yeah, that was fucking
600
awesome.
times while you're in line for an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
But it didn't matter. You're like, hey, I don't care.
I don't give a shit. And then I have a close, just creeping in there is Superman 2 with Christopher Reeves. It's
Hell yeah.
That's a fucking great movie.
Yep.
It is.
With fucking Zod.
Son of Jor-El.
yeah.
Kneel before Zod.
Yeah, Lex
All right,
Luthor
so
and Zod. And
we didn't even get into this before. So like you got to bring in like the original. So like Superman launches the whole like genre
For
of
comic
comic
book
book
movies.
movies.
Comic movies.
Like granted, they did make a Batman in the '60s or whatever. So
Yeah, the Adam West based
Yeah.
TV show one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
After they already had the TV properties.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it was. I liked it when I was a kid.
Oh, well, the TV show is fucking great.
Well, I still liked the movie when I was a kid too.
you know,
haven't
like
seen it in a long
so
time,
Christopher Reeves launches a genre.
Yep.
And then it takes some time before you finally get the Batman with Michael Keaton. And like us being kids watching that movie, and Jay, I know, like for me, that's like one of the biggest memories I have as a kid. Like me, you, Dad, and Dave
So on the
going to watch in the drive-in movie theater in Hazlitt.
And I fell asleep, and I still remember this day. This is like it's like a horrific memory for me because because I cried because I fell asleep and I didn't get a chance to see it. I was so mad at myself. I was like. It was like an ugly cry. Like
What
it
a
was
pussy.
Without a doubt.
driving home
It's like
he
9-year-old.
wonders where his kids get it from.
Obviously not me. It's my wife. She's the whiner.
Jay's driving home, and Brian's like, "By the way, that was the only copy of the movie, and they burned it afterwards. We're gonna see it again."
Never, ever.
Yeah, I was like
Just
7 years old.
just
but,
rubbing
like,
it
our
in.
dad took us to the
Yeah,
took us to the movie, the
theater.
drive-in movie
He's like,
theater.
I remember saying this is the last drive-in theater that's around in the area.
Like, yeah.
And we're watching Batman.
Batman.
I'm like,
Was that when
I'm
you
like,
guys
this is
lived in Union
great.
Beach?
What's that?
Yeah.
When you lived in Union
Yeah.
Beach?
Yeah.
On Union
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Union Beach.
You know where it is.
Oh,
you
I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hazlitt driving, man.
Yeah.
I got it. All right.
that's
So
Not so much Jay's recollection, but
no, like that's a
story's
memory that I
adorable.
have in my head.
yeah, it's a
and,
tragic
like,
memory
you know,
for me.
But you know, like
See, therapy talking about
but
it.
watching that movie, like that launches the modern day superhero movie, like how to get
Bro,
things
when,
done.
I think I
when
wanna
he
say-
first comes out as Superman, when Lois Lane's hanging because she's a pain in the ass and she's hanging from a fucking helicopter, but when he fucking first comes out and goes around the fucking the phone booth.
Yeah.
And that black guy's like, "Damn, Jim, that's a bad outfit."
What noise is he making? He's doing it.
That was fucking awesome. Like that was like the first reveal of fucking Superman. Like,
So
wow.
I want to say that though Superman came out first, and everyone can like kind of agree with, and society at the time can agree with Superman, but I want to say it was Batman that actually
Made the genre.
made the genre because people were like they hyped it up, and people were like looking forward to like wow they could actually take a dark comic book figure and make this happen.
Yeah, because
Jack Nicholson.
it became like the summer. Was it a summer blockbuster?
I think
I have no idea.
I feel like
we were too young to understand. what
yeah.
blockbuster
It
was, 'cause
at
I
the
was
time,
working
but
at Great
I feel like it was
They
one of
just
those
made
things like
everything
where,
Batman.
but back in the day, like they you would get the previews for it for like a year, basically.
Yeah, that this is coming out.
Yeah, this
and they
is coming
hyped
out,
the shit
yeah.
out of it. It looks so, and then because everyone knew. Well, I had an idea of who Superman was like, and how goody two shoes he was. But you're going to take like a dark hero, and then Jack Nicholson, and then there's like actual like murder going on and things like that. So you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, and then once again, you get Jack Nicholas, who's fucking an A-list actor.
Jack Nicholas?
Yeah, man, he
So-
putted that green.
Sorry.
You want to know how
But
I got these putts good?
You get
Go and work on your putts.
you get one of the A-list actors to be
Joker.
the Joker,
Yeah.
and it's tough to say who's played the better Joker. Like,
Well, the big thing when Nicholson did that also, it kind of, getting a big name actor to be in a comic book movie, it's one of the things where people now say that the Joker is a huge role because people are trying to live up to him
Yeah.
and other Jokers
Now
that have
you-
done it before. Now you're living up to Heath Ledger and
and now Joaquin
Jared
Phoenix.
Leto.
I'd say Joaquin Phoenix is very. No, we're not going to talk about Jared Leto.
That's why
Jared
I
Leto
said
was garbage.
Well, you brought up Suicide Squad, and Katie loves that movie.
Well, she brought up a good point today.
I know
What-
that it's a bad movie.
What do you
I
think
like
was
it
a
anyway.
better first? Like you got Superman that started the whole thing. Then you have Batman, which is fucking awesome. But then you have the introduction to the MCU is Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was
That
the better
launch, it was
intro
so
to launch?
popular that it launched the entire MCU.
Because Batman launched nothing because DC sucks.
But
But
if you're
you
talking
could
about
also
first
make-
introduction to a character, I would still say the Batman movie is better than what they did with Superman for like just introducing
yes.
the character.
I'll agree with that. But,
yeah.
And I would say
but
that's
you could
probably the best
also
one
make the
overall.
argument with go to Nolan's Batman Begins, and that is
that,
phenomenal.
that just restarted the whole thing.
That restarted the whole thing, but you got the whole like how Batman became to be Batman.
Yeah, because so you take
So that was really
yeah,
cool.
as Batman has already been done, and so
That was a new perspective on
so
the whole.
so Christopher Reeves started it. Batman
He started it.
basically comes around and says you can take a character and you can make a blockbuster movie out of this, and people will actually enjoy it. All walks of life, not just the nerds or like the geeks at this time. A lot of people.
Yeah, it's
enjoy
not
it.
a comic. It's not a geeky comic.
Then you get Christopher Nolan with the actual his Batman stuff, and you kind of incorporate more real life, and they're like, wow, we know it's an established character, and we're gonna make it even better. But then they're like, Marvel's gonna do it. People are like, Marvel, who's that? That's like Spider-Man, a couple other guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Well, actually, yeah, because they did actually the Spider-Mans before there.
But we didn't talk about that.
but
So like
Tobey
So
Maguire.
the Tobey Maguire.
the Tobey Maguire
I did
Spider-Mans.
love that first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
They were so good. You're like, this can be done. This is gonna happen, so they can do that. But then you're like, not many people knew who Iron Man was and who Captain America. Yeah, they had an idea of what's going on, but it's not. It's never.
Yeah, they were
gonna
like
work.
the side characters
Yeah.
that people didn't care
'Cause,
about
like,
as much.
So like
Spider-Man was the number one problem.
Spider-Man was the
Right.
number one property of Marvel, and so it's like just like they're compared to their DC. Superman's their number one, number two Batman, back and forth. But then
yeah,
it
they're
was
probably
just
shitting their
mainly-
pants. Like, can we make a movie
and so
based on?
it's and
side
then
characters.
so.
But then
Iron Man.
Well, they're not
sol-
side characters.
Iron Man
they're
solidified.
I mean,
big
yeah, they're their own,
characters.
they're
That's
their own
it.
characters, but it's just
Yeah,
they're
they're
kind of-
huge characters in the comic book world, but
Yeah,
just
but
they didn't
to
they
the
weren't
big
just-
screen,
no one
to the
cared
big
about
screen,
them.
yeah.
It didn't hit the movies yet.
But that's where it comes into like casting, where they
Yeah.
fucking knocked out of the park, and Robert Downey Jr. signs on, and you're like, holy shit,
He is Iron Man.
yeah.
Okay, what would you say is Marvel's number two property? Because I would say Fantastic Four offhand.
I don't think it's fantastic.
X-Men?
I think it might be X-Men. X-Men, because X-Men just is up there as much as the other ones. Okay. All right. So, we're getting a little off
Four just
topic.
keeps
So,
it
Kev,
calm.
let's go on. Katie, you finished your top five. Good. Thank you. Shane, you did yours. Thank you.
You haven't said yours
Kev?
yet, yeah?
No, I'm going to go last.
I'm just saying you haven't said yours. That's
I
why
know
I
that.
had to throw in Superman too because that was a fucking great movie.
I did.
General Zod just fucking killed that
That's
movie.
your-
Who's this Superman?
Who is this Superman?
The lights are on out there, but not inside there.
And then Rocky not Rocky, Rocky. When he goes to the diner and he fucking fights the guy.
Yeah.
Gets his
that
ass
random bar patron.
Yeah, he gets his ass kicked.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
awesome.
I'm like, take that.
Shane,
Take that. You.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you downwind?
Yes. Horrific.
Chemical warfare.
I can't.
It's usually me next to Shane during these.
Oh no.
This is why.
You love my Musk.
This is why I can't listen. Maybe this year we'll get
The
the
queen of refuse.
Looks like the
get video of
Eliminator.
shows.
The Eliminator is coming back.
Yes.
Oh, honey.
In marriage, was it in sickness and health?
In marriage.
Yes.
Marriage.
All right, Kev.
Brings us together.
All right, I'm gonna start muting. Here we go. All right, Kev, let's go ahead. What we got?
I did my 5.
Yeah, everyone but you.
I thought you
Jay.
did from the beginning. When did you start?
No, I went right after
went
Bride
second.
did because I said a lot of us had the same movies. I said
remember
you
my
first.
first.
I said you
Brian,
have
Brian,
them going.
Kevin,
Yeah.
that's
me,
right.
Shane.
Oh, I got confused.
Over to you, Jay.
Yeah, you did. I remember because
If I was going to do a shout out to one for number 6 also, I would just say Shang-Chi was pretty good. And I just move on from
I
there.
did like that one.
that's not my top 10. But
If we're
not
talking
top
about
10?
Tokyo Drift, Shang-Chi's got to be in there.
Why is that, Shane? Speak in the microphone.
I'm just, throw those rings out and slide into somebody's DMs.
all right, so I just did MCU because fuck DC.
I didn't get
Number 5, Spider-Man: No Way Home. Fucking loved it. Bringing the 3 Spider-Mans back into there.
That was cool.
It was cool, but it could have been a better.
Oh,
How?
No, I think it was good.
I
It
love.
was just kind of boring.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I love.
There was just too much of them talking. It was like,
Like what was I love
Yeah,
the
that's
banter, the
right.
banter between the
Yeah.
the three dorks. Well, like he's like, what are you, some youth pastor? No, I'm Spider-Man. Like fucking.
Wait, so that just
Are you
comes
in a
out of
band?
Yeah, you always dress like.
I'm in-
You just make that inside.
That just, that just comes out of you?
So now that we're talking about Spider-Man, who's your Spider-Man? Toby,
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland,
Yeah.
or
He's the
Tom
best
Holland.
Spider-Man.
He's the best
Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland's the best Spider-Man.
Well, he's the
Yeah.
best, but
I love Toby, but Tom Holland is more
Yeah.
the part because he's literally supposed to be 16,
he
and
fits,
like supposed to be in
he's
high
the
school.
only one that at least was
Looks-
a teenager in the beginning.
Yeah,
he fits the character
He,
so well.
without a doubt, that's
Yeah,
that's who Spider-Man's supposed to be.
I like his voice, like the way he talks. It's just like
I think Andrew Garfield is the best actor out of all of them,
Yes.
and I think
Yeah.
I think he had a chance if he was a little bit younger.
I actually really liked his Spider-Man. Again, I like bad movies.
Those movies weren't good.
They're okay.
The first
he was a
one-
good Spider-Man. I wouldn't say he's a great. He played fine.
His first Amazing Spider-Man
That's
I
why-
thought was really good.
so we're
Yeah,
going,
that's-
we're going Tom Holland, Toby, and Garfield, or Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, Toby, Garfield.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
But acting wise, it'll be Garfield, Holland, and Toby.
No, Toby's a better actor than Holland.
Actor. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you that for acting wise.
I don't know. I mean, No Way Home, he was fucking killing it. He's fucking crying and all this.
No,
shit.
I'm not saying. Yeah, no, but Toby Maguire's he's a good actor. Good
I
actor.
don't know.
saying
Remember
he's
the
not.
third?
I think
with Tobey
Garfield's the
Maguire
last one.
with his dancing.
Well, that's different.
That was-
I'm not- I'm-
That wasn't his
I'm
fault.
talking about other movies in general.
Yeah, I
like
got it.
Tobey,
Okay.
Tobey
Okay,
Maguire's
okay.
been.
So that was my number 5. So my number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Yes.
Oh, good one.
Number 3, Thor Ragnarok. Number 2, I combined an Endgame and Infinity War because I can't choose between them. It's just like they're just similar but not, and it's just like they deserve to be in there.
8 hours of.
Yeah, you got the stupid fucking Lord of the Ring bullshit that's like doesn't end in the last movie. It's like 9 hours.
Listen, there's magic in those movies. Doesn't count. Move on.
There is magic, and thank God Black Widow dies.
Yeah.
So, spoiler alert.
Rude.
It's very
She
upsetting.
sucks.
I fucking love her. And then
I like her as a person.
And as a person,
You know Black Widow personally?
She seems like a
No,
nice
I know
person.
Scarlett as a person.
yeah.
You know Scarlett Johansson personally.
we
Got
text.
it.
She's,
Oh,
she
okay.
seems very okay. So as you guys know, Captain America's my favorite. So Captain America: Winter Soldier is my number 1.
What is
Hands
it?
down.
That's your favorite
Winter
captain?
Soldier.
How do you not
do
like
you?
Winter Soldier?
I
That's
love
like
him.
One of my least
The
favorite.
first, so here's how it goes. I'll tell you this from the beginning. So when I first started watching it, what's going on? You know, I'm a huge nerd and I know a lot about the comic books. When they started showing the trailers, you're like, you're like, oh man, they're showing just his face, and I'm like, I know who that is. I know that's Bucky as the Winter Soldier. But
You fucking knew that from the beginning?
yeah, oh yeah. I read the comics. I know what's gonna happen.
Oh, you're a fucking
So I knew what was
Nerd.
So I knew what was going on. I'm like, this is gonna be awesome.
Where's your
I'm
comic
like,
book stash, by the
So it's actually in my bedroom in a certain thing, and I have a couple comic books. I'm not gonna.
He's not. The Playboys are on top of him. You can't see those.
Katie, yeah, he hides it for Katie.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I swear it's just Playboys, baby.
I started to play boys. They're not comic books. She's like, I can't get fucking married to them, please.
Just porn. I'm just porn.
So I knew what was going on. The trailers are like they're not giving away a lot because most trailers give away a lot of shit. Then eventually, when he goes out and he takes off the mask, and you're like, I'm like, no, why are they showing that it's fucking Bucky? You just ruined it. But that was a fucking like magic slideshow, here's an illusion. I'm showing you this. I'm showing my cards here, but then fucking Hydra is the actual villain behind everything. You're just like, what the fuck? It's Hydra is in S.H.I.E.L.D. They're in everything. They're gonna kill everybody. Get the fuck. They threw you for a fucking curveball. You had no idea that was gonna happen.
The Russos.
Because you were so fucking focused that the Winter Soldier is just all about him and Bucky, and the relationship between Bucky and Captain America, which is not sexual, which everyone wanted it to be, and then they forced it. It's like they're just. No one's been in the military. Who knows what's going on?
The fight at the end when he's like, Captain America's like trying to get him to, it's fucking me, and they're fighting.
Yeah,
that's
like every fight scene they had. I like the one where they're driving and then they on the freeway. Then that battle scene happens and then he chases after him and then they're fucking fighting with the shield and knife. He's in like regular plain clothes and he goes to. Oh God!
And
it was so fucking.
Winter
cool.
Soldier
when he gets
catches
captured.
the shield.
Yes,
that was fucking awesome.
So like it was just so good. It was. Because you didn't expect it, like
because you wonder why that movie is not a typical superhero.
It's
movie.
not. It's why it felt
It's more of
real.
like a spy movie.
That's exactly what it was. It felt like a Jason Bourne kind of thing that's going on, just with like a guy who had like enhanced abilities. Okay, Katie, let me know you're shaking your head here left and right, so you obviously don't agree with it. Did you see the movie first of all?
Yes, I saw the movie.
Okay,
in its entirety, start to finish.
Okay.
Not in parts.
All right.
I have seen it in parts and also the whole.
Did you like it?
It's all right. It's just like I watched it like recently. Shane and I started from the beginning and we went like kind of in like timeline order from all the Marvel movies and like that was just I'm like we have to watch the Winter Soldier now again.
Why? Oh, so it's like I guess it wasn't too far fetched to stretched out for you. That's going on. There's not enough like
I don't know.
Like
maybe I saw
I
it like not in a good order.
That one's more
like originally,
modern day.
Yeah.
where I just didn't care about it as much. I don't know.
It was more modern day, and
it's
like I said,
it's spy political that's going on of what they're doing.
Yeah, it was good.
So I'll say when that was actually so I saw the original Iron Man when it came out, and I don't think I don't think I saw another Marvel movie until Captain America: Winter Soldier came out because it came out right around the same time as Guardians of the Galaxy, right? The first one. It was definitely the same year.
I'm not gonna remember timeline.
I know
probably.
nothing.
It probably came out the. Thank God.
you.
All right, actually, no, wait.
It was not me. It was Shane.
Wait, I actually have it.
They came out pretty close together because I saw them back to back on like burned DVDs. From,
One was
like,
probably summer,
downloading
one
them
was
off
probably
basically
fall
or whenever. Anyway, after I saw that,
Actually, you're off. So, all right, so let me say, what did you say you saw them together?
Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy came out August 1st, 2014. Captain America, so
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier came out. Yes, you're right. April 4th, 2014.
Oh, so they came out 4 months apart. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
So I saw them back to back, and because of the end scene or the credit scene for Guardians of the Galaxy, that's where they started to tie everything together with Thanos, basically.
Yes.
That's when I was
I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah, so people. No, it was before that when Ronan, I think, is showing or telling him what happened, basically.
Yeah, something like that. Forgot to.
But the whole thing, I saw them, and that's when I had to go back. I literally went back and watched the other movies that happened beforehand because everyone was saying, "Oh, if you like those movies, they're building towards whatever is going to happen later." I was like, "I have to fucking watch fucking Hulk movies now and everything else." So. But it was worth it though. Well, the original one, not
The Incredible Hulk. The one, it was the Edward Norton Hulk.
Yeah, no, I still haven't seen that one.
I thought the
Ed Banya or whatever,
Bane,
right?
not Bane.
Oh, Bana.
Banya.
Eric Bana.
Eric Bana.
Banya, yeah,
Banya.
was the original one,
Banya
right?
is fucking toilet in Spanish. It's
So what's his name?
Eric Bana.
Bana? Banya, who cares?
Bana.
Speak American.
He's Australian.
Well, speak Australian then.
He was the shark in Finding Nemo.
Was he really?
Yes.
Bruce?
Fish are friends, not food.
Anyway, Jay, cut her off. It has nothing to do with anything. Anyway.
No, I actually like finding.
But no, the whole point is because
Bruce,
of how
right?
much
Bruce the shark.
because of how much I really liked Winter Soldier, I was like, oh, now I will go back and watch other stuff. So just when I thought I was out,
They pulled
Winter
you back
Soldier
in.
brought me back in.
You know what's funny about that is after the first Avengers, I thought that was it. And then like they kept doing more movies and it just didn't occur to me that we're still in the same universe. I'm like, and especially when Ant-Man came out, I didn't realize it was tied in because I'm dumb. I was like, Ant-Man, who the fuck is watching a movie about an Ant-Man? Like, who wants to watch? And then I realized that it was all tied in and the whole thing is still going. I was like, oh, okay.
So now I have to watch this
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
like,
and then I actually
That's how they
watched
get you.
Ant-Man and I was like, oh,
Now you just can't leave.
I love this movie. It's actually a great movie.
Listen, Ant-Man doesn't get a lot of credit for what it needs to, but it's
Oh, it's amazing. I love it. Paul Rudd is the best.
He's so good.
He's you could say about any Paul Rudd movie, so I don't care.
He kills it in every
Clueless.
Yeah,
like Paul Rudd.
Phenomenal.
Shane, your thoughts on Paul Rudd?
That guy never ages.
That's true.
Just do more.
Yeah.
No, you're doing too much.
he's basically like
How
60.
old was he in Clueless? Like, I feel like that
Young.
was 30 years ago.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
he's
like,
almost
and he
60
still looks like
right
he's
now.
30.
it was a long time ago,
He was
and he looks
45.
exactly the same.
He was 45 in Clueless.
He was. I always believe that, and I still believe he's 45 right now.
Okay.
I think he was probably mid 20s, and now he's like mid 50s.
Like, was that this first
Probably.
movie?
I say. All right.
Clueless?
No, probably not.
So Paul Rudd, fantastic. Let's move. Let's go move back on topics. All right. Let's do some questions about these films. Let's go around little best worst scenes of these films. You think just do one and one. You think one of one of your favorite. Every time you get back to a movie, like you think of.
Jesus!
It's tough. It's very tough. I know, but like for me, I have to go with the portal scene in Endgame. That's one of my number one. It's between that
It's so
one.
stereotypical. God, I hate that.
It's
scene.
between that one and then when he grabs the hammer.
I do have that as one of my favorite scenes.
It's like
You know,
I kind of like tie those two together where it's like he goes and he's like I knew it with Thor and everything. He just like
I didn't know that was going to happen. So when it happened, when it happened in the movie, you remember the Avengers scene of him trying to pick it up and everything like that. It's like,
It was
lifted
in
it up.
Ultron.
well, we
in
saw it
Ultron,
together
he moved
with your brother and Buck also.
Yeah.
That was before. And like when that happened, like the movie theater fucking exploded. Like I was like,
oh yeah, I was.
Oh my god!
It was about to happen.
I had that as my Tokyo Drift scene. So when the
hammer.
Oh,
no. When the
can't
portals opened,
I can't wait
would
to tell you my
expect the
fucking answer for this.
spaceships to be flying in. All right, we're gonna fuck up Thanos. That's my Tokyo Drift scene.
Nice.
Oh god! So we jumped the gun on that.
I had
We
you
had
brought,
to. It was-
you
it was
brought up
what-
the portal scene. I also have that scene as in that movie as my favorite, but
I get it.
I had to bring in. I had to throw it in there.
Yeah, fucking love it. All right,
All right, so we're gonna go favorite scenes.
yeah, like I guess just like when you think of like what's going on, you gotta. It's very many to choose from, and
I ended up having 3 scenes from Endgame.
go ahead.
Like I have other ones, but I'll just
yeah,
throw them
I
out
had
there.
the final fight, and that you
the only
break it
part-
down into like 3 things.
The only part of the final fight I had was Captain America getting Mjolnir, basically.
Yeah, like,
So,
Could you describe it again? I love.
so I had that. I had It was just on Captain America versus Captain America in the.
That's America's.
That's
ass.
America's ass.
I could do this all day. I know.
I know.
But then just one more. Like, there's so many action scenes that are just phenomenal. All these movies. So just comedic scenes. The whole scene with Fat Thor, fantastic.
And Cork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the
That's
best.
that. What was that? We just said that the guys.
Noob Master. Noob Master 69. He's back.
Oh, thanks, Thor.
That's it. I got it.
I'm gonna run down a whole bunch
of
scenes.
We got like
All right.
another hour in this pod.
John Wick and
Yeah, fucking assholes.
John Wick fights.
All right, go ahead, Brian. What you got?
So, Infinity War. This is probably my favorite scene. Infinity War when Thor comes down to Wakanda. I think that was fucking phenomenal.
You were all
I had that as
screwed
my
now.
number 1 scene.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Civil War, Captain America versus Iron Man in the final fight. No Way Home, Tobey Maguire reveal. Fantastic.
He's not a priest or a fucking
Youth pastor.
Youth pastor.
I'm going to throw this out, and no one has mentioned this yet. Deadpool highway scene.
Yes.
This guy wore his brown pants.
Exactly.
Deadpool.
You know what? Remind me.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, we don't-
on
Shane and I
Dead-
don't
It's like the
remember.
first scene, basically, right?
Yeah, it's basically the
Yeah.
first scene, like when he's describing like where he's trying to how he becomes Deadpool and he's trying to find Francis.
He's like Francis.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
wearing
And then
red pants.
he's killing all
everybody.
these guys on the highway.
I'm wearing red pants, so you can't see I'm bleeding. This guy, he's smart. He's wearing his brown pants.
Yeah.
because he shit himself.
All right, so I'm gonna roll off
I
another
get it.
few. All right, this really doesn't count as a scene, but Black Panther for the whole beginning with the beauty of how Wakanda is shot. I think that is fantastic.
Oh, the cinematography.
yeah, it's
without
phenomenal.
a doubt.
Like when you first see Wakanda and they
Best-
show you
best
everything.
Best part about
that's the best part of about that movie.
I agree with you. completely.
Overrated movie, but that's the best part. Of it.
Exactly. Very hyped.
Yeah, Rolling Stone has that number one.
Yeah,
Come on.
no, that's bullshit. It came out during the right time. That's all I'm gonna say. Iron Man, the first movie when he comes and he fights.
When Iron Man comes, it's the greatest thing ever.
When he fights in his first scene as his new red and gold suit. When he goes
When he fights
over.
Obadiah.
Oh, he fights like the terrorists,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and he just like shoots out that shit from his back.
And he just and he walks and he has that classic walk away
walks
pose.
away, and then and it has
Like that was like the poster.
Yeah, and
So-
it has the voice of him, but it's not Robert Downey Jr. It's him like AI. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
So-
am
so there's
Iron
that.
Man.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 opening scene. Love it.
God, I hate that movie.
You don't like
Really?
Volume
Did
Two?
not
whole
like
thing?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Did not like it.
Wow.
I thought it was a bad
was
sequel.
Okay.
Oh, I like
I have also Infinity War Captain America reveal.
Yes, they throw the fucking like
The
spear
subway thing?
in the subway, and he grabs
Yeah.
it. It's like-
And
When Captain America first shows up in the film, and they show him in
Yeah.
the subway, basically.
where Vision's getting his ass beat with Scarlet Witch. Stuff
yeah,
like that.
and he's teaming up with
It's when you
Black
first
Widow.
see him in the new uniform
then-
and the beard, too.
Yeah, yeah.
And then also I do
The
love
nomad look. What it's called.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 The Prison Escape. That's a phenomenal
I'm
scene.
gonna need that guy's leg.
You got his leg? That was a joke. That's great that you got it, though.
But that was really cool.
Yes,
And
I
Groot,
agree.
right from the beginning, he's just like, not right now.
Yeah, he just goes and grabs the fucking battery.
And I had to start the whole thing. But those were some
I
scenes
tell you what,
that
for Iron Man, I would like to say it was an action scene, but at the end where he just goes,
I am Iron Man.
"Yep, I am Iron Man," and then everyone
Yeah.
erupts like, "What?" All right, Katie, what you got for us?
Again, panic.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I like when the guy says hi.
The literal.
I love Captain Marvel.
So when no, listen,
my brain is going blank of every scene of every movie
Yeah, but-
that I've ever watched. The only thing that I can think
okay,
is in Thor, the first one, where he's in the diner and he's like, "This drink, I like it."
Oh, the coffee.
another one.
Another.
Speaking
That's
from
like one of my favorite.
so speaking from a true alcoholic,
favorite
I get it. Thank you.
my favorite moments.
Thank you. So the true colors are showing. Got it. So would you like another lemon drop beer?
I still have this.
That
this,
can is crushed.
The second, because I crushed it. The
Figuratively,
second
literally.
version of this, the Berliner Weiss with lemon and orange.
Oh, look
I
at
still have a
that.
full cup. Thank you so much.
I think
Thank
Jay
you
said
for thinking of me.
Jay wants to try it, actually, is what he's saying.
I'll
The
try
orange
it,
will
but
balance it out.
So again, acid and a base is supposed to. It's supposed to. All right, I'll take a sip of that. What's going on here? And we're tasting. Continue to talk while I drink.
Well, I want to throw one scene. It's a movie that hasn't been mentioned yet, and I did have it in one of my best scenes. The opening to Logan. So the first scene where he's the limo driver and he just absolutely murders everyone.
You know when you're like, yeah.
All right, so if we're gonna go that,
All right, hold stand by.
I mean, Logan.
I have another scene.
All right, hold
It's not MCU.
You're about to get muted.
I think Jay has a comment on
So
the drink.
I tried the beer. Oh. Like the water comes up into your mouth when you're about to.
Yeah, he had the
vomit.
mouth sweats.
It's like that's what's happening. All right, go on.
No, just saying the opening to Logan in the limo scene, where like when I was
That's gonna be
first
me.
watching it, I'm like, I don't know.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do.
All right, can we mute Jay? No, I'm just kidding.
I think he's doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger routine.
In the toilet.
I didn't want to put Logan in like my top 5 because it's not really like an MCU. Because I was told there would be Punch and Pie, and I was told it would be MCU only also. But I love when I first saw Logan, I didn't know what I was going to expect, and I was like, oh, this movie's going to fucking rule because he's just fucking slashing people in half and just absolutely murdering people. So that's what I want to see. Random
Logan
weird
was
shit like that.
Logan was a good movie.
Did you? I felt Logan may have been a little overrated.
I think so too. I agree with you.
I
loved
can't.
it.
I
I'm
don't think
sorry.
it was.
I was
like, as
very
good as everyone
underwhelmed.
thought it was.
I think it was
It
a
was
good.
it was a dark comic book film. and
Yes, which should
it
have
was
been
great.
great. It was just.
I actually
don't
like
think it was-
Wolverine better than I liked Logan. I'm gonna.
well, the moment when he
no.
comes out of the tank becoming Wolverine.
All right.
I mean, yeah, what an iconic
I can't.
moment.
I can't agree with you now. I have to like.
That's okay.
I have to like walk away from you and
just
not
not-
be like putting.
Just not a Wolverine fan.
The Logan
No, I-
movie was
I
centered
enjoy
around this stupid little kid, and he's just running around like a little fucking
Yeah, and the
gremlin.
fucking little kid is
like-
chopping
like-
people in half.
Like,
Also,
so is
So
Peckin'
for her.
Brian
kids.
hates. Okay.
Listen, when we get to the worst character, Brian can say all the kids in all the movies.
I hate seeing Wolverine like beaten up and
like disheveled and like that's not him. I don't like.
No, but I will give you another scene, and this is from X-Men First Class. And this is when they're doing the training, but specifically Magneto, when he gets him to turn
satellite,
like the satellite dish. Oh yeah,
that is phenomenal because
that's
it
like
shows
a mile away.
It shows the depth of those two actors and how like powerful they are, and just like everything, and like how Charles brings that memory back of his mother, and it was a really, really cool scene, and it defines their relationship with each other.
The best scene in that movie was when
she strips
it was
down
over.
and goes into
yeah, you can easily say that.
The lingerie scene from the 60s.
The best scene is the credits when it was over.
When
I'm already
Magneto finally gets control over Kevin Bacon and he makes the coin go through his
slowly,
and he has him under his power, and he's
well,
like,
then Charles is feeling the
this
whole
coin.
thing.
And what did he say to him? He's like,
he has such a powerful fucking like monologue.
He said, "What's that
And he's
behind
like-
your ear?"
But he said, he said something to him that
Death,
he
bitch,
said to
that
him.
he said to him when he was a kid.
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what he said.
Yeah.
But also just the whole recruiting when they go around and like find all the people, and then
that was cool,
And then
yeah.
they find Wolverine.
Wolverine,
It's like, yeah, go fuck
off.
Okay.
But I do think what Shane said, that scene and the one
That
I
scene
just
is
mentioned
really
were they're
cool.
probably the two most important scenes in the whole movie. Like you see the relationship of Xavier and Magneto, and then you see how Magneto turns.
Magneto's always been dark inside.
Yeah. He's like
Fucking
he was
Xavier's like,
evil at the
fuck.
He's like I just want revenge.
Yeah.
And then he's just like fuck it, and then he just takes a fucking helmet, and you're like fuck this, and then he's like,
And it's
oh,
like,
I'm the fucking man now. No one's got me.
All right. So, speaking of that, quotes. What quotes can we like come to mind?
I didn't.
It's tough because you can't see. I like as I said, I want to say a lot of the Captain America speeches.
I pulled 6.
Yes.
Are very
Six
tough.
quote, yeah.
Like, but you know they're coming, and you're like, these are impactful. I like the enjoyable, stupid ones. Like, let's go Infinity Wars. Oh, when Thor comes down, and it's like they're in the middle of a battle, and it's like, oh, I see you. I like your beard. You're doing what I got, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Cut your hair.
Yeah, I like your haircut. I was like, oh,
you grew my beard.
You grew the beard like me, and something like that in the middle of a battlefield, and then like Rocket Raccoon is
You want to go to space, buddy?
yeah.
I'm taking space.
stupid shit
I'll
like
take you to space if you want to go to space.
I could have sworn you were a Build-A-Bear.
And then like anything that comes out of Deadpool's mouth is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. That's going on. Before I want to say a scene, Deadpool, Brad Pitt, the Invisible Guy. It's,
in Deadpool 2? Yeah.
It's electrocuted and it's Brad Pitt.
yes.
One of my favorite cameos in the entire fucking thing. All right, so it's very tough for quotes. Obviously, I Am Iron Man started it off and ended the first phase of all that. Fantastic.
I got 2 Captain America quotes for you if you want.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
please.
we can start off easy. I can do this all day.
I know.
And then also from Winter Soldier. Before we get started, does anybody want to get out?
I
And the fact that I should have mentioned that in scenes.
the elevator scene.
That's,
The elevator
that
scene,
is
yeah.
Scene.
elevator scene. It's
arguably one of the top 3-4 best fight scenes in the
Again,
whole.
when you're seeing that, as soon as he says it, you're like,
Fucking-
oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah, and then he goes up, and then you know what? And then when they go into Endgame, where he's like, and he looks at him in another elevator scene, it's like
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra, and he gets the spear, and
I'll
you're
be
like,
taking the
oh
scepter
my
now."
God, yes, so good.
And the fact they brought that fucking guy back. What's his name?
The MMA guy?
No. The guy from Winter Soldier, but
Yeah, the bald headed guy, the
Yeah.
agent,
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Who gives a
yeah,
shit?
it was just. He's like,
I tell you what,
I gotta call this in.
So
I gotta call this in.
let's move on to some DCU. I'll give you. I love Heath Ledger's. You want to know how I got these scars? And he has a different story every
Yes.
time for that.
They expect
Phenomenal.
one of us in the plane, brother.
Okay. The original Batman, Michael Keaton is fighting the Joker.
Yeah, that's
At
not,
the top, up top, the Joker puts on glasses and he says, "You need a guy with glasses, would you?"
I thought you were just going to do. Excuse me. You ever dance with the devil in the pit?
I have that.
Yeah, so there's that too, but
Again, I just have MCU quotes.
still, like in the original Batman, like there's just I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Like
yeah.
How is that not the ultimate quote? Like, as much as I love the MCU, like that quote defines superhero movies.
That just started everything. Like,
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Like that's what summed up everything for us.
I agree. I have it.
I'll just throw a couple.
It's on paper.
I'll throw a couple more MCU ones since Jay just stormed out because he's mad apparently. But anyway, I'll do for MCU. I'll do it's sappy and it's kind of silly, but it does wrap up a lot of what happens at the end of Endgame. So I love you 3000. So.
Listen, I
Oh,
get it.
that's so cute.
That's so gay.
So then after that, there's a lot of great Thor like comedy quotes, but from
Yes.
this more serious one from Ragnarok. So I choose to run towards my. Hold on, my phone went away. I'm blank. Anyway, I choose to run towards my problems and not away from them because that's what heroes do.
I'll jump on your Ragnarok with Korg. This is
I agree with Shane here. All these comedic moments that Korg says, they're all the best. Everything that he says is the best.
It starts. He's like, "Oh, new Doug," and then
Hey, new Doug.
whatever his Watiti.
Lines,
He plays Korg.
Taika Waititi, yeah.
Brilliant. The way he delivers these lines, phenomenal.
That's his voice, though.
Yeah,
Amazing.
He's like,
He's amazing.
I tried to start a revolution, but didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone turned up, except for my mom and her boyfriend, who I hate.
Him and then
so fucking funny.
Ant-Man's friend. What's his name?
Oh, the guy that drives the truck.
Yeah,
The little Hispanic guy.
I had his speech about my mom died and this. And that.
Everything he says, like, also amazing. Those comedic.
Yeah, and he does the whole like and this and then and this and this and this.
But Korg again. Thor, he's back. That kid on TV just called me a dickhead again. New Master 69. Then Thor rants it and he's like, "Oh, thank you, Thor." Everything in Korg is just so fucking funny.
So I love Korg. He's a great
He's
character.
such a great character.
So I have 3 more.
Did you see Love and Thunder?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Korg is fantastic.
I haven't seen it yet.
I have to say the goat's the best part about Love and Thunder.
Well, yeah. Should we added that into this?
Honestly, I forgot. I probably should.
I forgot about
Scene
that
one,
entire
goat.
movie.
I see. All right.
I have 3 more, and
Everyone-
these 3 are
there's no
actually
flaw.
from Thanos. Actually, so I have perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Nice
I have
one.
the hardest choices require the strongest wills.
Another fantastic one.
And then my personal favorite, you could not live with your own failure.
Yep.
And where did that lead you?
Back to
me.
Ooh.
That's all right.
That's what I say to my students when they fail my class.
You start off every semester. Oh God, that'd be great. I'd be like this motherfucker.
Phenomenal.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be. That's day 1. Day 17. Where did that lead you? Back to me.
You should say that before every person comes to your office before they
No,
speak.
the joke after that is it turns into Office Space when they don't turn it. So what would you say you do here?
I see. All right. So
Anyway,
like,
moving on.
what was it? Full Metal Jacket. Like, some of y'all going over there. Some of y'all ain't coming back.
all right. So Katie, did you brace us with your opinion on the
Quotes.
The quotes from any
She
of this?
did.
Yeah.
She couldn't remember. What about?
Totally.
I'm going to ask you
Okay,
this.
good. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I want to make sure she got in there. I had to go take
So
a
you're
quick,
getting to the end of the
quick bathroom.
phase. What is it? Phase 4?
Phase 3.
Phase 3?
For Endgame and
Endgame.
Infinity War,
What
that's
was that?
phase 3. That's
Was it phase 3?
This is phase 4 now.
Everybody comes out of their Doctor Strange
Portals.
vortexes, and Steve Rogers finally says, "Avengers!"
Assemble.
Ooh, that's
And
a good one.
then the music hits. How is that not a great fucking scene?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's like-
that's the portal scene.
And it-
yeah,
and it-
yeah, I love that.
well, yeah.
The portal scene, but then the quote.
Yes.
The final.
You've been waiting for that.
No,
Assemble.
we just missed it. Oh no, it's
Oh, it's still coming.
yeah, it's coming now.
He just got the hammer.
Just got the hammer. Obviously, we have Endgame in the background. I chose it because it's my fucking house.
I thought it was
House
Katie's
rules.
house.
Shut up. Yes, it's my wife's house, but when she's
My
sleeping,
wife, you asshole.
but when she's sleeping, that is still full. It's
It's my house between the hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m.
I don't think so. It's probably just like I'm just renting it right now. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Best character, worst character. Adrian Balboa.
Oh, of
Randy
all
Watson.
the.
Out of-
Adrian Balboa.
everybody.
Adrian Balboa, Lois Lane. Fuck her.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Wait, hold on. I got so many.
Yeah. She's the biggest piece of shit.
Fuck
that
no,
bitch.
wait. Rachel Dawes is the worst fucking character on the fucking planet. Fuck that bitch.
So we have a
All right,
Superman
all right. So
and a Batman.
Rachel Dawes,
Rachel
Lois-
Dawes or Black Widow? Which is worse?
Do you really hate Black
I
Widow?
hate her.
Rachel Dawes,
She acts so tough. She has no powers whatsoever. She's just a ninja.
Neither does Hawkeye.
Yeah, I never
All
seen.
right,
He was
so
a great
Rachel
guy.
Dawes,
Rachel Dawes
Neither
fucking
does Batman.
sucks.
Rachel Dawes, Lois Lane, Jane Foster.
You don't like Jane? Oh, this is rough.
Tough
Jane
This is for you, Shane.
as much as I love, I'm just gonna make this clear. Natalie Portman.
I'm good.
She's smoking hot.
Natalie Portman. Where's
Love and Thunder. She looks phenomenal.
Yes, she does.
That fact that she like buffed up for like the.
I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
She got the nice little like streaks in her hair.
But,
How does she
going
make
on?
worse character?
she's
Yeah,
just-
I
You think
you're
she
wrong.
sucks worse than make Rachel Dawes?
no. I didn't.
Oh, you're just listing major, listing horrible people.
Dark elves from
The
Thor.
dark elves from
Dark elves.
Thor, the second Thor movie.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
even think of the name.
Dark
Dark World.
Dark World.
Dark World. Yeah.
The elves, the entire race. They suck.
All the elves, all the movies.
These aren't the fucking.
What, Kevin? What do you need?
These aren't the Gandalf elves.
Red Hulk.
Brian, do you need a beer?
I'll take another Teddy.
Did you say Red Hulk?
What do you want?
Yeah.
There wasn't the Red
Who's
Hulk.
Red
wasn't-
Hulk?
Was it? That wasn't in. That was.
I mean, She-Hulk.
No.
There
that
was no
a-
Red Hulk.
Who is Red Hulk?
And when
I don't remember a Red Hulk.
All right, explain to me what you're.
Is this
trying to say.
communist?
who does he fight in who does Ed Norton fight at the end of?
Oh, that's not Red Hulk.
No, that's the Abominable.
Whatever.
That-
Abomination?
If Abomination.
Yeah,
thank you.
Abomination.
Sorry,
That
Abomination.
guy, he sucked it.
Yeah, if you've seen him in the fucking She-Hulk is great.
He's good.
Kev,
Yep.
is he the
Yeah,
best part?
great.
He's probably the best part about.
I think
She-Hulk.
his arc in
Who,
She-Hulk is-
Abomination?
His arc is
or-
Yeah,
great.
Abomination, yeah.
Abomination.
Well, he sucks in that movie.
He's up for parole, baby.
Yes, he's a.
He's got all his female pen pals in prison
He
too.
does.
He's gonna start his cult.
He has
Yeah.
he has a cult going on with a fucking harem.
Yeah.
All
my
right,
God.
so it's the Abomination. Red Hulk is actually red.
Rachel Dawes is the worst fucking character in
Rachel
Yeah,
Dawes.
her and Lois Lane.
any universe.
Those are my top two.
whatsoever.
I'll
Oh,
agree- I'll agree with
the lizard man and the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
He's the worst villain.
Oh, the doctor.
No, but
The
Rachel
lizard.
Dawes still sucks.
Rachel Dawes
What's his name?
sucks.
James Connors. What's his
She
name,
had
the
two
lizard?
Dr.
actors,
Connors?
Dr.
actresses
Connors?
play
Yeah,
her,
James
and
Connors.
they both roles sucked.
Yeah.
She's the worst.
I just
Imagine if it was
I
Margot.
just don't feel the
Can
hate
you
that you
imagine if it was
guys-
Margot Robbie? It would have been fucking fine.
I don't feel the hate that you guys feel towards her.
She sucks.
Maggie Gyllenhaal sucks.
She's fine.
The whole character sucks.
Well, I got good news for you.
She's so annoying.
She's dead.
She just beats down. Yeah, we're not. Y'all can't be swimming in swimming pools.
Where's Rachel?
Fuck you.
Where is she?
It would have been
Ooh, that was
better.
good, Kev.
Like
Umbabe.
the fact that the fact that he sees her at the hotel, and he sees Rachel Dawes, and he's jumps in the hotel lobby pool with fucking 310s, and he's gonna go in there.
Models.
Yeah, and he sees Rachel Dawes, who's at best.
Was this the first one?
A 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a 4. Well, you give her a 4.
You know,
Yeah,
at best.
Although
yeah,
when she
yeah.
lays down, she's got her breasts
Yeah.
hanging out.
At best,
Her
that.
breasticles.
I'll tell you. Wait, who was the first one that
wait,
played
what
her?
movie?
Played Rachel Dawes.
Katie Holmes.
She's better than fucking the second one.
Yeah,
That's why
Dark
she.
Knight Rises.
But even the
that's
first
why
one
they have-
sucks.
When he takes the
Dark Knight.
models bathing in the pool in the restaurant.
Dark
When he
Knight.
lays her down and her boobs are sticking out and she's got a nip kind of.
Tell you, I don't remember.
That was the best thing she ever did in 3 movies.
I don't remember that part of the movie either.
No?
No, I don't.
She gets gassed by the scarecrow and then.
No, that I remember. I don't remember any nipples poking out.
Yeah, he lays her down on a table like this, and
Oh, this would never
boobs
support
are
her
just
weight.
sticking out. And her nipples are
Boobs.
rocking.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
that was her best role in.
I'm just going to interrupt. I think
movies.
Jay will be on the same page. The worst character in the MCU is Vision. I'm done. I've had enough.
What?
He was.
Oh yeah,
How
I've had
dare you.
enough. Vision
wa-
sucks.
He was. Yeah.
No way.
He was great. in-
Captain Marvel's so much
No.
worse.
He sucked. No, she's only in a couple of films. Vision's in a lot of them. And he sucks in all of them.
Vision. He was very upset.
You suck.
Vision's,
You suck. You don't deserve a car.
You don't deserve to drive.
Vision was done dirty because he was very powerful
in the comics,
and he just horrible in the movies. Like he was great in Ultron, grabbing the hammer, and it's just,
No, I still
he's
hate him.
awesome.
Fuck
and
that
then
guy.
like after that, then it's just like, God, you're so weak.
Well, good. My backup, if nobody like that, is like I hate
take it out.
I also hate Black Widow, so she can go fuck herself too.
Shane hates her. Shane hates her so much. He
sucks.
He was so happy when she died.
Oh man, that was the best part of that movie.
Jason
She does nothing.
Everyone's
she
cheering.
has no superpowers. She doesn't do anything. I can kick and punch. Wow, you're a fucking
That's
superhero.
the same thing that Batman does.
He has fucking a belt and the Batmobile and stuff.
I've got a belt.
And
He's a fucking trained fucking assassin.
So is she.
She's a stupid Russian.
She's a trained
idiot.
assassin.
I just don't like these people.
Oh, she sucks so bad.
So how do you feel about her sister?
I love both
her.
of them.
That's the thing. You can't love.
I don't know.
What's her name? I don't remember her name.
I don't.
Her name's
It's Florence Pugh. Who did
Mrs.
she
Young.
play?
Ralph.
All I remember her saying, "Hello, Kate Bishop. How are you?"
Right. Yes. The whole macaroni and cheese scene.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that was great.
But
She's fantastic.
yeah, I don't remember her character's name. But
Because
how can you like her?
because
and
she's
not
not
Black
as
Widow?
annoying as Black
They're the
Black Widow
same-
acts like she's the
they have-
shit.
But they have the same abilities.
Right, but Black Widow acts like she's the shit. She walks up to these aliens who have all these superpowers, and she's like, because I have all these superheroes around me.
As if her sister wouldn't.
But she didn't.
Because she was blipped.
Yelena.
At least Hawkeye.
Yelena,
yes.
thank you.
Yeah.
Hawkeye and I think it's Ultron is like, I have a bow. This makes no sense.
Yeah, at least he acknowledges the fact that he sucks.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm about to go fight a war and I have a bow. There's robots. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna.
There's people flying around, and I have a bow.
Yeah, he's like,
She's just like, I could kick everybody's ass.
Okay.
No, you can't.
Yelena would do the same thing.
I just.
But she didn't.
I love Black Widow
Because she wasn't there yet.
She's so fucking sexy.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
saying she's
yeah.
not.
That's not a reason why.
I'm not judging her femininity. She's still fucking smoking hot, but
Of course she is.
as a superhero, get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
no, she's not. Okay.
Get off my land.
I don't. But the hate is not justified because it
is
literally
justified.
Batman is the same thing.
Batman has all these gadgets
Batman's
and
cool.
shit, and he's cool, and he
Actually-
fucking has all kinds of shit. She just has punches and kicks. How's she fighting aliens?
That's all Batman does. At least she'll kill.
has weapons.
But she'll kill people. Batman won't even kill anyone.
Hey, Batman.
That's not true. He dropped Joker from the building in the Dark
Yeah.
Knight.
He didn't have
They
to
still
save
caught him though.
Didn't
That's
die.
true.
He wouldn't kill him.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
He knew
pretty
he wasn't gonna die.
She beats aliens.
The Joker absolutely dies.
No, not in the Dark
No, because
Knight.
remember he's
In
like
the
literally
original
dangling.
Batman,
He's
he
like,
dies.
haha, you won't kill me.
Are you
It's
gonna
like,
jump in on
"Right."
this?
Nicholson,
But then he like
dies.
drops him.
I'm
Black Widow fucking sucks.
I'm enjoying this
thought he
domestic
looked-
that's going
anyway.
on in my house.
I fucking hate her. I love Scarlett Johansson. She's smoking hot, and she can
Yeah.
I tell you what.
she can sit at the curb and catch the bus.
All right, so
But she is not a superhero.
Watching this right
Neither
now.
is Batman, even though he's literally my number
But he
one.
has all his gadgets.
So
Go ahead, Brian.
Just like Iron Man.
watching in right now in the end of the movie, like there was a scene between Iron Man and Doctor Strange. We never.
He's a wizard.
Yeah, yes.
He's
Thank
an
you.
actual
Thank you for
wizard.
clarifying that.
Yes.
Brian was
So are all the wizards in Harry Potter. Just saying.
we
Yeah, but they're shitty
we never
wizards.
brought up any like Doctor Strange stuff, but the first movie I like better than the second one. But the first movie was
So,
What was the second Strange?
the multiverse?
Multiverse of
Multiverse.
Madness.
yeah.
Oh well.
You know what was good in that
Yeah,
movie?
that was a big one.
The girl, the woman who plays the
The Supreme Sorcerer.
Supreme Sorceress?
The bald headed one.
she's a great fucking actress.
Yes.
Tilda
Tilda, whatever. Yeah,
Swindle-
she's fucking awesome.
What?
Swarmy, Swammy,
in the-
Sippy, slappy,
What's her name?
swammy.
Tilda what?
First
Tilda
one,
Swinton, isn't it?
the first one when they do all that shit and they go into that mirror dimension
Yeah.
and they break it down. And it's like, holy shit, man, that was like some fucking Matrix bullshit like that they did.
Yeah, but then you know what? In the second, but then when in Spider-Man: No Way Home, he brings him in the same dimension. He's like, wait a minute, this is just math,
Yeah, well, yeah.
and he breaks out of the dimension.
Sorry. Back to quotes.
Go ahead.
Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
Not to go off topic, but
I'm in.
Sorry, you reminded me.
I like The
when
Incredibles.
he's freaking out over his kids' math homework. He's because they,
Yeah.
the updated math because
Yeah.
they decided to change it for whatever fucking reason. He's like, "What is math? Is math?" And he's like freaking out because he can't handle this new math. He's like, "Math is math." That's all. There you go. Back to quotes.
I tell you what, I got it because the fact that
And that's Katie's corner.
because the fact that Mr. Incredible
what really
is
grinds
now
my
the house
gears?
mom, and then the mom is out doing the
Right, yeah.
doing all stuff, chains breaking shit. All right, I don't know where we're at this point. So did we do worst character? Let's go to worst
That's
character.
what we just did. We just did.
That's what we did.
That was
Worst
good.
character.
We all decided
We got
that
a little
Black
off
Widow
topic.
and Rachel Dawes are the worst fucking character.
Oh sure, why not? I'm so lost.
I don't think we all decided, but
Yes, we-
okay.
All right,
We didn't do best character.
So best character.
I did. I guess I said the same thing, but I guess I just went straight to worst character. Best character? Can we not? Can we keep it short? Captain America. Let's go.
Thanos.
Let's move on.
no, fuck that.
Thanos.
Iron Man.
Korg.
All right, hey, all right. So,
Wait, I like Korg.
I like
so
Korg as well.
I did a top 5 ranking here.
Meep. Go ahead.
I did 1 Cap and Iron Man. 2 was Thanos, Magneto, and Joker.
Listen, wait.
Yeah, his top five is 30
How
people.
is
These are
My
already-
top 5 consists of 25 characters.
I know exactly.
No, because
You can't combine.
No, man.
You're already
You know what? Wait. Kaya.
This is why the new math is terrible.
Stop.
Math is math.
All right, Brian just finished. You know, I'll mute Brian. You can go ahead.
Okay.
I wish I had a mute, but I don't know which microphone you're on. So just go. Just finish. So number.
I had Korg at 3 because he's
By himself?
by himself.
He's the
Got
only
his
one
own-
by himself.
His own category.
Yeah, I had 15 characters between.
Number 3, Korg. Number 2, Scarlet, Black Widow, Hawkeye,
Witch and this and Hulk and
just
Doctor
saying.
Store and
and Batman.
Korg only one by himself.
well, then put him at number 1.
So that's what I have to say. This is my stupid list, and the only guy by himself is Korg. So obviously Korg's the best.
He's not because he's not an essential character.
All right, just
That doesn't matter.
Wait, but that wasn't
That's not a
requirement.
I
That's
know
not a
it's not,
requirement.
but I'm just saying, like,
fucking stupid.
whatever, man.
All right.
All right, keep going.
Number 2.
I want to hear 4 through 10 and 11 through 12.
So
Number 2, A, B, C, D, E, and
So
F.
number 2. How many is number
All
2?
right,
Is it
four was Thor and Deadpool, and then 5
Okay.
was Drax and Rocket.
Okay.
Wow,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Ooh,
9,
I do
10.
like Drax.
Shit.
What? Did you chip your cup?
No, I got. So I was picking at the bottom. I was
Look
picking,
what you did, you little
and then
jerk.
I got that in there. It was like, it's
got
like a
your-
little bit of the tag that's still in there. I don't know why it didn't come
Oh, so
off.
I listed bad characters. All of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, look at this guy."
No, you didn't list bad characters. You listed
Anyway.
90 characters.
Drax. We haven't even mentioned him.
listen-
what a
listen.
great character. Him.
I can
Korg,
understand.
And the guy from Ant-Man's friend. The 3 of them need to be
His name
together.
Luis. Is it Luis?
The Ant-Man.
friend?
I think the Anthony. Anthony. The
No, not the actual Ant.
The Mexican guy.
Ant-Man's friend.
Oh my
Luis,
god!
isn't
So
it?
it was T.I. and the fucking
Not T.I.
Michael Pena.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Him, Korg,
I'll tell you what.
and Drax. Phenomenal.
I'll agree. If Michael Pena can like give me a recap of the entire Marvel universe up to date,
Yes.
that would be probably the best thing ever.
It's probably 5 minutes long, and he'd be like, oh, yeah, what is it? 20.
Yeah, yeah.
5 minutes. 5 minutes long. Would
5
be
minutes
way
with
long.
Michael Pena.
No.
I need 20.
I got it.
Give me 20 minutes.
All right, so this is probably obviously tough, but like Kev, what you got for us? What do you want to say?
I already said, and I got loaded. I said Thanos is the best character.
Okay.
There you go.
Shane, Black Widow, I got it. Right?
Yeah, you know me. I'm a Black Widow and Rachel Dawes fan.
Katie,
Put me on board.
Mr. Incredible.
I mean, best character? Heath Ledger's Joker.
It was the lemon coming up. I guess. All right.
What the Rock is cooking.
Where can we put the Rock? I can't say
Nowhere.
Can the Rock
Exactly.
make better?
Well, he's
but
Black
where can-
Adam.
I have 2 answers, but
what
you
did
guys can
that
argue
do?
first.
Not that I saw it, but he's Black Adam, so
I'll tell
he's
you what.
here.
I
He's
saw
in the genre.
I saw Black Adam.
I saw it.
How was it?
Not good.
I heard it was.
It was okay.
Terrible.
The best part about Black Adam was
When it ended?
James Bond's
credits?
character. What's his face? Pierce Brosnan. Loved him.
Yeah, he was the best. part.
Pierce
He
Brosnan
was-
came out as a character?
No, his character was in there. Yeah, he was great. He was
As James Bond?
Dr. Fate.
Oh no, yeah.
no.
Yeah.
James Bond isn't in.
Yeah, James Bond is in there. He's
DC?
fucking
You-
dude.
No, he
DCU?
was the best part of that movie.
He was phenomenal. It was very good.
Rest of the movie, not so good.
It was okay.
Oops.
Yeah. Right, shit left and right.
Yipes.
So, all right, can we all agree? Kev, what do you think?
So so there's no good answer for this, but The Rock could definitely be in one of the films. Like he's a jacked guy who can fill comedic and action roles. So if he was going to be in the MCU, it would work one way or another. They're not good answers. The two things that I could see him doing, and I wouldn't be the maddest about. The bad answer is Venom, but he wouldn't be a good Eddie Brock. He would be a good Venom, but not a good Eddie Brock.
Dressed up as Venom.
Yeah.
Well, you made like his voice.
Yeah. And also his personality. And the whole thing that I don't like about the Tom Hardy and the previous version of Venom, which I can't count because I never saw it because I don't want to. Because we've talked, he's my favorite comic book character is Venom. Like not even Spider-Man, like Venom is my favorite comic book character. And I've been told that no one's done a good job of him at all.
Close.
He would be. I don't think he would be a good Eddie Brock though, but he would be a good Venom.
Yes, I would agree with that.
The choice for him that I think might work for him, and again, it's kind of weird. I think he would be a good Punisher, but I don't know why or how they would get Punisher into the MCU. Like, what role would he serve? He would be basically Black Widow. I have guns.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he would do. I think he could be a good Punisher.
You know what? But at least he has
but
guns.
I don't know what he would
Black
do.
Widow just uses fists and kicks.
Well, she's got weapons.
I would
too.
put The
She
Rock.
doesn't use anything.
I would put The Rock as a bad guy.
Yeah, he has to be a bad guy in the MCU.
So he could be Dr.
without
Doom
a
then,
doubt.
I guess.
What if-
But
Wow,
but
wow,
no. I'm going Captain America, Winter Soldier, and he plays what's the other guy's?
GSP's character?
No, the one.
Guy in the elevator that we were talking about before.
The bald guy with glasses?
No, not the bald guy with glasses.
The shorter guy with the goatee.
The Frank Grillo character.
Frank Grillo character? No.
Yeah, that's The Rock's role.
I think he's too big to be that guy.
He's too big to be that
No,
guy.
but that's The Rock's role.
What if he was Kang the Conqueror?
No,
No, because
he can't support that role.
he can't support.
He's got to be like a minor
because
big role.
Kang is like he can't. Be
It is a
that
major
jacked.
role.
It's a major role.
And it
Not saying The Rock can't act, but I'm just saying
it portrays well that he's not a big guy. Like it just
I agree.
Just a normal
Actually,
size
Kev-
dude.
I think the Frank Grillo character is.
No, I think
his
Kev is the best because the fact that like you have another guy be there, like Tom Hardy and then he gets transformed into Venom.
Oh, okay.
And then be the Venom character with
That's a weird-
somewhat with a little. No,
What if-
I feel that's way better.
Or
You don't need to see
you're talking about minor character roles.
just like Vin Diesel's Groot.
No, he's a variation of Loki.
Oh, so one of the different.
One of the Lokis hanging out.
One of the variants.
like a giant Loki.
He could be he could be like a variant of like fucking like Captain America.
I guess.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock could be Groot's cousin.
Yeah, a variant
Him and
of.
Vin
Just a
Diesel could
variant
hang out.
of somebody. Like walking. Like, hey, there's a variant.
He, you know what? He probably could have been just as good as Drax because Drax is like a very literal character. He's just as jacked, and but
I think the
That's
way
actually a good
the way
idea.
he,
I like Batista's
his acting.
as
Yeah,
Drax,
I
though,
think
yeah.
the way he
Batista's great.
delivers.
He would have been
everything,
good for the role too, though.
I think
Maybe
Drax-
he could have been the Ronin in the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
But the way
maybe.
Batista delivers his line,
be.
Yeah.
is so good.
yes, Batista's very.
I love Batista.
Batista's actually a really good actor.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna be that good. To be this good. All right, we have no idea. So if you were in any of these universes, where would you put yourself?
Fat Thor hanging out with Korg, playing video games.
So you would be in New Asgard.
I'd be a new Asgard.
So you would be in New Asgard, and you'd be in Thor's room,
I'd be
reeking. So
reeking-
this is fucking college days.
Yes, absolutely. And then we'd be calling them
Playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out till 6 a.m.
Absolutely. Drinking
Hey,
random
hey,
Gatorade absinthe.
I got it. So
Oh, it's Gatorade.
PBRs for everybody, bro.
Gatorade Everclear is what it was. Also,
I got it. So that's
That too.
so that's where you're putting yourself inside the
Yeah, and
inside
having
the-
some Valkyrie every once in a while come by and give it a little slap and pickle.
It's a little slow bit.
A little slap and pickle.
All right. So where would you guys put yourself in?
I 100% got blipped. I'm gone for 5 years. That's my luck. I come back 5 years later and someone else is living in my house. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, he's teaching like, all right, this is how you do. Ah, fuck.
I didn't get paid the last 5 years. God damn it.
I see. All right, Brian. Well, if you were in the movie, where would you put yourself in any DCU, MCU, fucking I don't know. Whatever other movies you want to put it. Where would you be in this? At this? Katie, you're up, so you better be
Working out with Korg and The Rock. Then getting blipped.
Well, no. If anything, I would want to be working out with Thor and Love and Thunder. But like, hey,
Oh, he went from fucking to there to like
Dad bod
to
to-
God bod.
that would be the goal. Be like, hey, what's up, bro? But other than that,
So would you put?
Ooh, she had a thought.
You got it. All right.
I got one.
All right.
Okay.
Brian, you got one, or you want?
no.
Katie?
I
heard what Shane
All right.
said about.
All right, Katie, go ahead. But Brian's taking his time. So where would
Okay.
you put yourself in this?
So I know Brian's seen it because we talked about this earlier.
Okay.
But I don't know if anyone else has seen it. Sky High.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
no,
Sky
I've
High.
seen it.
Yeah.
Disney Channel movie. So I
I've
probably
seen it.
back in high school, I was not cool. So I probably definitely would be hanging out with the sidekicks at Sky High.
All right.
They had to work for the three losers.
Yeah. That's
We
not.
had a nickname.
that-
What was it? The Three Losers.
That's not neat.
But it's the most realistic.
So who? So you be hanging, so I guess that's like
Excuse me.
Black Widow, and that
She's
you hang
not a
out.
sidekick.
Well, no,
Shane
not
says
fair.
after Shane was like, who's hot? Black Widow. Katie was like, I will be Black Widow. This is a perfect spot for me
She
now.
sucks, but she's hot.
Yeah. All right. So Brian, have you decided where you're going to be at in this?
I pretty much said it. I'd be working out with Thor.
Okay.
And as usual, I'm dead. And then I come back 5 years later. I'm like, shit.
I'd say.
So
for
Jay,
me,
what are you doing?
I'd probably be when
Thanks.
when Captain America goes back when the end game they go back in time at the army base training, and that's probably I'll probably be one of the fucking recruits just fucking jogging around like an asshole. God damn it! This is I can't believe
Get up that pole.
Yeah, that's probably me. You know what? I'd probably be in that same unit.
No, Dean, get up that pole.
I'd be like, God, fuck.
He's like shouting encouragement. Fuck you! You got injected with steroids, you
All right,
asshole.
I'll tell you right now. In an ideal world, I'd want to be working out with Thor, but what would happen
In a real world, I'd like to be working on a Thor. But
Yeah.
in a fake world.
and what would happen? I would be one of the fucking dead bodies in Infinity War.
Oh no.
Just when they come up and they're like, "Oh, we're here," and I'm not Thor. I'm the one they hit.
All right. So
What are you talking
So the-
about?
Do you not remember that scene in
No.
Infinity War?
I know what you're talking about.
When they're
I know what
like,
you're talking about, but what?
I'm one of the dead bodies. That's
He's trying to steal my
flying
thunder,
around. Yeah,
saying
yeah.
I'm dead in every movie.
that took a fucking turn for it. All right. So anyway, so
No,
here's
that's not him.
So Brian
There's
wants
our
to be a
guy.
dead body.
So
okay.
one of the new characters. One of the new questions we went from last year. Moving on.
I'm gonna
Where can we put the ancient boar inside any of these?
after every Thanos speech.
No. That's incredibly
If Shane
rude.
had it after every Black
The
Widow
nerve.
speech.
The nerve.
Where did I bring you back to me?
So he's sitting there and the ancient boar just booing.
I have a specific movie.
So we're wrong on that.
All right,
That's what I was saying.
Thanos rules. First of all, how dare you? And
Shane, please tell me this is gonna be good.
Okay. So remember Superman 2?
Yeah.
Christopher Reeves.
Uh-huh.
They are fighting in New York City.
Okay.
Superman is getting his ass kicked by the trio.
By Zod and his two
And all of a sudden he gets this moment where he's like, fuck, I'm getting my ass kicked. But he's so smart that he flies away to go to his secret home.
Solid Steel Fortress.
Yes. And everyone's like, Superman just quit. Superman left. And then there's the lady. Boo! Boo!
Yes.
That's my old lady boo moment.
Yes. That has to be the best where Superman just
leaves and everyone's like, holy shit, he
Like-
just left us.
Yeah, we're fucked.
And then you pan over and then there's this fucking old lady going, what a great collaboration.
Actually, that was unintentional. I fat fingered it.
What about booing after the Winter Soldier catches Captain America's shield?
No.
That's a great moment.
That's not a boo. That's not a boo. That's more of like,
you're like, what the fuck?
and then she's like, boo. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit,
Come on, Brian. You're better than
I'm
that.
just saying.
You're better than that.
I'm just throwing stuff out.
No,
I'm
no.
going after the Thanos speech, but hey,
No,
You're better than
being
that.
muted.
the Thanos speech.
Kev,
would be
what do you
good.
think?
So I thought on the fly. I honestly didn't have a good answer for this, but I just thought of one. So when Batman in The Dark Knight goes to the wrong place and gets with Harvey Dent instead of Rachel.
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
She's not the other one, boo.
Where's Rachel? And she's like,
You had true love and you blew it up because you went to the wrong warehouse.
and then yeah, that's Rachel. Can you hear me? I'm okay. I'll be okay. I swear.
It's gonna be okay. Listen,
That's the winner. That's the winner.
I don't know, Katie. Can you top it?
No,
No.
no.
I can't top that.
All right, we have as much as I was totally agreeing with Shane.
I was, but then Kevin came up with that gem.
it was either that. They both popped in my head because I couldn't think of a good one. I literally have a blank next to Ancient Booer. It was that, or when Bruce Wayne gets the breakup note from Rachel. Also,
Fucking bitch. Anything.
you chose the DA. Boo!
All right, Shane.
Oh, yeah.
I have such a good answer for this. I'm so happy.
Where my fucking cheeks are. I'm laughing so much. Where's your Tokyo Drift?
I told you, all the portal holes open and everybody Tokyo drifts slides right into the end
Sliding
game.
right into
Hey,
the-
we're sliding into the end game.
Honestly, I can't see a better fucking.
I've got a good one.
Come on, Kevin.
All right, please.
You wowed us
Guardians,
with the...
Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Okay.
Yondu's arrow. So when he's got the
Yes,
arrow and he
yes.
whistles and,
And
he
he's
zips
whistling.
around, it's fucking murdering everyone while he's whistling. Just had the Tokyo Drift scene going while it's fucking annihilating everyone zipping around.
wonder if we could do that.
So he's going.
There you go.
But he's whistling, going.
But that was the song that they played during that. When they played that song, whatever song they played while that thing was going around was a great song. I forget what song it
It
was.
was just some.
I can't remember
It was
either.
like some random symphony song.
It was
going
fucking
on.
great.
But Yondu's doing it.
Yeah.
And then the Tokyo Drift theme plays in the background while it's zipping around.
I don't know. That's pretty much what I can see for that. Katie, you got anything going on different? Can you do your own Tokyo Drift in this? I know it's tough because it's a new category that's going on. You haven't really been part of it in over a year. So
Yeah, I didn't.
So that's the only movie.
Prepare anything
Obviously,
for
that's the only movie you've seen. But when you think of it, any of the superhero movies, is there a Tokyo Drift scene that you think that comes to mind?
Can we come back? Can we circle back to me?
Sure. So Brian,
Is there anyone else?
yeah, that's where he's doing the whistling stuff that's going on. So
There you go.
yeah, no, I have to agree with Shane so far. The
So
Tokyo.
what was his Tokyo Drift scene?
Yeah, the portal scene. So if you had Tokyo,
Mine
Drift-
was Yondu's arrow in Guardians of the Galaxy.
yeah, it's good, but I think Shane's is good so far.
Imagine the scene's open and the spaceship's just.
And then you see Wong.
Thanos would be like, what the fuck?
And the next you know, like Doctor Strange goes, "Is that all?" And Wong's like, and Wong's like,
Why's it got to be wrong?
so like,
Wong's like,
no, because this is how it goes. So it's like, so the
got
portals are
more.
going on, they're going on, and stuff like that's going on. Then Doctor Strange goes like,
You wanted more?
is there any more? And Wong's like, you wanted more? as that is going on. So it's like, yeah. So I can see that hands down. I can fucking see that. That's
Where
probably
would
great.
my Tokyo Drift?
All right, so you think Katie got one? She wanted to jump in.
It's not better than those, but I guess
okay.
it applies in The Incredibles
Yeah.
when they're coming like crashing down. Like I think they're in a rocket, whatever they're in, and they literally come crashing down onto the highway. Tokyo Drift totally could be playing.
Oh, when they're going after the Sinister is the guy's name, the villain in there, like the red-headed guy.
Yeah, Syndrome.
Yeah,
Syndrome. Thank you.
yeah.
Yes, thank you.
But they're like I think they took a rocket. Oh no, they were in like a camper, and they're driving.
Yes.
Because the rocket was. Oh, she, Mrs. Incredible, was like
Elastigirl?
Yeah, thank you. Elastigirl was holding this camper up on that
Yes.
rocket, and then
Yes.
they come crashing down with it. Tokyo Drift totally applies there.
Yes. Yes, it does. I agree with that.
I'm not saying it's better, but it applies.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That's it. I agree with that. Elastigirl. Guess I remember that. She's holding on. She's like holding on like a parachute coming in. Like
Yeah. And then she like, let's go, and then they all just come crashing down in the camper onto the highway.
And that's because the final family, the family realizing we're all superheroes. We all have our powers. We need to fight Syndrome to get. All right. Yes. I mean,
you can make the case for Captain America, the first
Avenger,
and he doesn't make it at the end.
Oh no!
So you're taking so
where he's driving a plane.
All right.
Instead of crashing into the ice, he Tokyo drifts.
Well, he's trying to Tokyo drift, and it just
Tokyo drifts into the ice.
Yep.
Oh.
Just saying.
Yeah.
If that music's playing at the end of the movie, it probably
Jay is
ends a little bit
slowly
better.
silencing you.
No. So
It probably ends a little bit better if that music's on.
So no, it's.
I'll teach you to dance.
Give me a second. So like, I have to find it because
Just make sure you'll be there.
because this is fucking golden. So you're
Shane.
saying like
Oh my god!
oh my god.
Chemical warfare.
Tootski.
So it's just ripping ass.
Jay, while you're doing that, want me to move to the beer cat? Who you want to have a beer with category, just so you can do that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. So the next category is
Korg.
so
without
which
a doubt.
character? Oh, I have three answers for this. And it depends on which way you want to go. But which
Three answers,
character?
and then
And
A,
it's
B,
like-
and C, and D of
All right,
draft
so-
characters.
All right, Katie, go ahead.
Korg, Ant-Man's friend, Drax.
Okay, those are your three.
Wow! Boom! Roasted.
Boom.
Shane, what's your character that you want to have a beer with from the films?
Jesus.
Fat Thor.
Oh, good one.
Not regular Thor. Fat Thor.
Nah, I would go. I think Fat Thor's a bad hang.
I don't know. He looks pretty cool.
Fat
to me.
Thor's getting us thrown out of the bar,
he's
probably.
I think.
Pretty
Fat
depressed.
Thor, Korg, and
Now they're combined together, man. You got it.
You guys are.
Korg?
I feel like
Well,
you guys
yeah,
are.
you love
Wow.
to combine all the.
I feel like you guys are missing the best answer so far. But anyway,
I didn't get there yet. Wait a minute.
What is the best one? Oh, Valkyrie?
No.
She's a drinker.
Doctor Strange is the number one answer
What?
because he just fucking refills your beer when you're done drinking it.
That is
No.
a great.
There you go.
Fucking
Yes,
yes,
that's
you
what
are
he did at the
correct.
end.
That was in the post-credit scene from Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
The first Doctor Strange, where
He's
he's
like-
meeting with Thor.
Yep, he has a.
So Thor pounds his beer, and Doctor Strange just refills it.
Yeah, because he has Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
That was good.
So I had that, and if I was going to take a second answer, I would have gone Nick Fury. Good hang. I think Nick Fury would be a good drinking partner. But Doctor Strange is the number one answer. Free beer, baby. Buy
Free
one,
beer,
get 20
yeah.
free.
But
I forgot who
I don't know. Doctor Strange would be like so serious. And
Yeah, that wouldn't be
you hang out
fun.
with Thor and
Korg.
Fat Thor and Korg. That's a good time.
all
I think
in
you
for
get a
that.
couple of beers in Doctor Strange, it'll be fun.
That was literally what we lived like.
Just
in
don't-
Rutgers.
just don't let him
I was
drive
like,
home.
Hey, I'm all about that.
Just don't let Doctor Strange drive home.
Fat
Car
Thor,
accidents
Korg,
happen.
and Doug. New Doug? Yeah, new Doug. And Mick.
All right, Brad, what do you got?
Well, Shane already gave most of my answers.
Oh, new Doug.
New Doug. Who else would be somebody good to actually have a beer with?
Are we talking about getting wasted? Because then I can hang out with Black Widow.
Well, if we're getting wasted, it would be Fat Thor then. Oh, well,
Excuse me,
You know.
Valkyrie.
also a good
But
answer.
Valkyrie can drink, you know.
Exactly.
I feel like Black Widow can't drink, and then you can, you know.
Of course she can.
And then what happens?
She's a regular human. Of course she can.
Exactly. She has no superhuman powers. So we can get drunk with her, and then she, you know, let her inhibitions go to.
Don't worry, she's not getting pregnant, so it's okay.
I think Shane's buying black spandex for you when as soon as this podcast is over.
Let's who else would be a good one? Well,
Cap-
I was Drax would be
Drax would be fucking awesome.
Not Captain
Drax would be a
America,
good
that
time.
fucking weenie.
Drax, even a fucking what's the record?
Oh, Mantis. Oh,
Rocket,
not the
Rocket Raccoon.
Mantis.
Rocket.
Come
yeah.
on, Rocket Raccoon probably weighs 20 pounds. He can't drink.
I'm not saying he'd still be funny.
But he's not like
Like he loves to bust
not a real
balls,
raccoon.
you know. He
Yeah.
loves to.
I
Fucking,
don't want a fucking raccoon throwing up in my fucking car. That's gonna smell terrible.
Drax would be a good
He's a
time.
good time. I like Mantis because she's
even
weird.
fucking
Star-Lord would be
Peter
a good
Quill
hang.
would be
Yeah.
funny. Hang.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Star-Lord would be a good hang.
Yeah.
Who would be the worst to hang
Ooh.
besides Black Widow and Rachel Dawes?
I feel like Captain America. He'd be like,
You're getting drunk,
this is
Katie.
irresponsible.
I feel like the
Should we
Hulk,
call you an ambulance?
I feel like the Hulk would be the worst.
That's where I went first, but I don't know.
Why? Why would the Hulk be bad? Because he's just an
Oh,
angry
I
drunk.
already know what the worst answer is. It would be Rachel Dawes. So there
I already said
no.
that.
Did
I
you
said
already?
besides Rachel Dawes and Black Widow, who would be the worst, like boring person to hang out with?
Oh, the Riddler from the new Batman. Paul Dano.
So are we
You
including,
just talk to me instead of asking you stupid questions.
are we including villains? Like, do you
Yeah.
wanna hang
Sure,
out?
they're in the movie.
You want to hang out with villains?
I would love to hang out with the Joker.
I'd have a beer with Thanos.
You want to die?
I like Joker and Thanos would be kind of cool hangs, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I may learn a lot about
will learn.
myself.
Which
Yeah.
Joker?
Heath Ledger.
They will.
Good answer. Good answer.
They'll inception your mind.
Thanos
of
will teach you
why,
about socioeconomics,
Yeah.
supply chain,
how to farm.
how to make
Crops.
your own custom soup.
Listen, I'll hang out with Gamora. I don't mind banging a green chick. Whatever.
A blue chick, green chick, whatever color she is, it doesn't matter.
You know, she knows what she's doing.
Her sister's the blue one.
Yeah, but she's blue and
Blue.
Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
She only plays. Never mind.
Yeah? Want to finish that?
Nope.
Nope.
Black Panther would be a good hang, I think, for drinking.
No.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
He would not
No?
be cool. He's like
No.
a proper king.
No.
He's not cool.
I don't think
I think he drinks.
His sister,
I think
though.
he drinks.
I don't
What's her
agree.
name?
Do we think any of these people besides Thor drink? Who else drinks in any of these movies?
Well, Steve.
Valkyrie.
I'll tell you what.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what?
Ooh, Ant-Man. I would
Man, no.
hang out with Ant-Man.
No, here's what
Yeah,
I'm drinking.
Ant-Man's a good
I'm
one.
drinking with.
He would do the magician magic things.
Iron Man drinks.
And Age of Ultron.
Oh, well,
They had the
RDJ.
party.
they had the party. Yeah,
They had the party, and then they have Steve's World War II buddies, and the cameo of what's his face is in there, and they're like, and Thor's like, this is the mead from so and so and whatever, and they drink it, and they're all fucked up. That's where actually I want to be in the scene.
Stan Lee?
Yes.
His cameo?
And Stan Lee is like, give me that, you yeah. She says,
Oh, yeah.
and
Let's
they're
have
like,
a drink with Stan Lee.
yeah, with their,
Anybody got a shovel?
So,
Oh, Kevin, no.
so that's
You guys know he's
I would
dead,
have a
right?
drink with it.
Yes, of course.
I'm kidding.
None of the other characters are real, Kevin.
I thought these were documentaries. What are you talking about?
All right, so I'm trying to find that quote for the fucking. It's very tough. So that scene. So
What are you looking for?
so the Tokyo Drift is Captain America, First Avenger. The plane's going down. Who said this? Is that you, Kev?
No, that was me.
That's you, Brian. So Brian, you're saying your Tokyo Drift is that he's trying to save World War II by taking the Red Skull Hydra's plane that has like nukes times 10 is the best way to explain it. And he's like, so he's in the plane. He's like, I have to take it down over the ocean, Peg. There's no way coming out of it. And then Peggy's on the other line, like on the other transmission, going, no, you can still do it. It's like, I still owe my girl the best dance. And so that's you telling me that's your Tokyo Drift. That's what's going on.
Well,
Okay,
if
fair
we're going
enough.
that route, what about Batman at the end of The Dark Knight Rises when he takes the fucking nuclear reactor out over the ocean?
Yeah, he does. Okay, fair enough. All right.
What about the Joker when he's driving a fucking 18-wheeler with the fucking Tokyo Drift?
I agree
know
with
he's
that.
driving a school bus.
All right, so let's do this. All right, so we got it. I just want to try to find that because I just want to see what's going on. All right, final
I
thoughts.
killed the other guy.
So let's go. So let's finish it up. Here we go. Hold on, let me go. That's Team America.
You know, the guy said I should kill you when we're done.
Figuring he probably said the
All right.
same thing to you.
Let's go. Final thoughts of this? Brian, let's go around. Everything of the entire genre.
Of the entire
Italian genre of
Holy
superheroes. What's going on? What are your
Jesus.
final thoughts of what this is?
Shit, that's a lot to think about. But either way, these have been some of the best movies. I wouldn't say maybe of all time, but you know, like the whole thing is like
It's one of the best series.
They're
of
exciting.
movies.
they
Fun, you get
give you the
excited to
most.
watch
They
them.
give you the most fun and give you the most excitement and all that sort of stuff. Like stuff that we grew up on as kids and kids today and kids before us did that, like comic books and all that sort of stuff, and to see them come to life and the stories be as close as they could be to a comic book. Most of these movies do a pretty decent job, some of them better than others, but the genre is good. I can't see it stopping at any point. You know, it's just too much money to be made. So
Yeah, we're too deep into the MCU.
Yeah.
Like there's just
like
no
gone
way.
too far. And the
There's
thing is,
no
like,
way out.
and the thing
we're-
is,
we're
like,
stuck
and the
in
thing
it.
is, like we said, they have years upon years of source to do this. So, like everything is there. They have the source material, and you know, you get the right actors, you get the right thing, and it's proven in these movies. Like the characters, like you could hit it out of the ballpark. Like, you know, Hemsworth with Thor, Robert Downey Jr. with Iron Man, Chris Evans with Captain America. Like these are household names because of these movies. You know, like Robert Downey Jr. before that, but these other guys.
Well, his career wasn't doing great before.
Right.
No,
This turned
but
it
I'm just
right
saying,
around.
like, but I'm just saying, like, these are now household names because of these movies. So,
Absolutely.
like this genre is not going away, and if you continue to produce content like that, what they're doing right now, like, there's no reason for it to stop. Like,
No, it's a simple formula, and they're doing it very well.
yeah, exactly. As long as you continue to keep it up at this level, then
Yep.
As long as
people
they-
are going to be fine.
As long as they keep making money, they're not going to care.
All right, so Kev, your thoughts. What we got going on for your
So
thoughts on this
I brought this
time?
up at the beginning of the podcast. I don't know who Superman is. What are you guys talking about? Oh, that wasn't me. That was Brian.
Who is this Superman?
Jesus Christ, Brian, just breaking shit. So
But no, the whole idea about like, I don't know what the argument is for the idea about like what movies are supposed to entail and what high art is or anything about that. But action movies and basically movies that are like public consumption movies have always existed. No one has ever cared, and I don't really know why Marvel and comic book movies have all of a sudden become this focal point for. Oh my God, my voice just changed. What's going on with the microphone?
because you were away from the microphone.
All right, that's my bad.
I had to put the gain on.
It never came up, but I love talking to Bri about this. My unpopular opinion is The Dark Knight Rises is better than The Dark Knight, and I don't care what anybody say, and I don't care about Bane's voice being unintelligible throughout the movie.
Is that because Rachel Dawes isn't in the movie?
You know, that's actually a good point. That's probably why I like it.
Yes.
They replaced her with Mary. They replaced her with Marion Cotillard, and it became much more interesting as long as she doesn't talk about her dead kids from Inception. So it's fine.
Katie,
Well,
your thoughts on the entire Superman?
They expect one of us in the plane, brother.
thank you.
Yes. I was really born.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the
I've
mask.
adapted to it. I was born in it.
All right, Katie, your thoughts.
The
on this.
genre, amazing. It's exciting, you know, especially the MCU, the way that they've done it, like tying all these things together. It's like very cool.
very
Also, it's super neato burrito, and
I like burritos too.
and also just like
Excuse you.
That's my chair. It needs some.
Yeah, the chair.
Okay, the chair.
Get the WD-40.
A lot of
You'd smell it, trust me.
That was an old man creaky.
It's actually my knee.
All right, Katie.
well, a lot of my favorites were like the first time I was exposed to like the certain character, like the world. It was like the original Iron Man. The first time that I saw an X-Men movie was X-Men First Class. What were my other ones?
Yeah, America.
Incredibles.
Captain America. The first
Incredibles, obviously.
Incredibles
Also,
good.
quote, by the way, I forgot
Go ahead.
the whole scene of where's my super suit? And
No
woman,
capes.
We're talking about the greater good.
No
She
capes.
goes, I'm your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get. Amazing. Probably the best quote of the entire genre.
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
That's a whole other genre.
That's right.
That's
Man-
heroes.
But-
you know.
But yeah, like it's so exciting. Get it like the first time that you see each of the characters in their own world, and yeah, I don't know why the genre gets so much criticism, because they do it really well, especially MCU, and yep.
Oh, sounds good.
That's it.
Shane, your final thoughts on this? Yeah, it's okay.
You know, I want to jump on. One thing Katie said was that one of the great scenes of like the original movies, like Iron Man, Superman, Batman, Thor, was when Thor gets actually killed. He dies, and then he fucking comes back as Thor. That was a great fucking time.
Well, he didn't die. He
did die.
No.
When did he die?
But he never died. He lost his powers.
No, he was laying there. He's like, I'm good. And then he dies. And then you get the vision of him, Odin's son, like talking into the hammer.
Yeah, because he said, "Who's ever worthy of the."
Yeah, and he's dead right there. He died. That guy killed him.
No.
He was laying there dead. He died.
Did you check his pulse?
I did. I was there.
All right. I was.
Did anyone even try CPR?
Nobody did. She was too concerned because he was so hot and he needed a horse and he loved coffee. And nobody ever checked his pulse.
It's not by his waist; it's by his chest. I get it. Okay.
He says, "I'm good. We're good. You guys are good now." And then he fucking dies. And then he comes back because the fucking hammer comes all the way back, and he fucking grabs the hammer out of the air, and it's great. I don't care what you guys say. He died right there.
Okay.
Because he was a human being. He was human.
I agree with that. He did die.
He was human.
But it showed.
He was. He lost.
But
showed
like
he was worthy.
But
like
it showed
Hercules when he lost his powers and then he
moment-
sacrificed himself, he became a god again.
That moment he became Thor.
He was worthy again and got to be a god once again.
Hercules was Zeus's son. He was already a god.
But
Silly.
Thor is
Silly.
Odin's son. It's the
But
same thing.
Odin's son sent him
gave
to
up.
Earth.
So he was
didn't
already a
have-
god also.
He didn't have powers, and he sacrificed himself
He
for a woman,
sacrificed himself and he fucking died.
and then he gained his godlike power.
Are you
back.
saying
Same
God's
thing.
sperm has
Put the
latent
fucking
effects?
movie on right now.
I'm
and he'll
saying
die
that
right
Hercules
there.
and Thor are the same thing.
Your mom's a Thor.
Jay's gonna mute all.
Don't you talk about my mother.
All right. So moving.
Anyway, I'm on board with all the MCU, and I'm excited to watch how DC fucks up more movies. It's great. I can't get enough of horrible DC movies, and what they're doing with Henry Cavill, it's fucking awful. But MCU is killing it. I see no reason why this shouldn't just keep going for another 20 years, because there's just so much storyline they can do.
There is. With that, I have to agree. So for me, I like as it came out, not bad. This got stronger as it went on. It was a good ending with Endgame. Now it's kind of like they're trying to introduce lesser characters that's going on, which I enjoy. It's not as good as the originals that's going on.
But I feel like it's also.
I do like where it is though. Shang-Chi, I thoroughly enjoyed.
I feel like it's also
multiverse was good too.
But it's the beginning of the first movies, so like.
Yes,
they started to get better
as they went on. So
as they went on.
So
they're trying to build.
We didn't know the character. Now we're getting to know the characters.
We built.
They're building,
and we came down the hill on the roller coaster, and now we're going back up.
Yeah.
So now now we're bringing back to with the about to come out with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah. Now it's
so
like
that's
now they know
like
oh these are characters we know.
Yeah.
And
But isn't it funny, like how
so
when Ant-Man came out, I'm like, oh, you're like such a minute character, blah. He's not a superhero, but now Ant-Man is now the center of the quantum medium. Like he's the
linchpin.
He's the link of everything.
Is the pivotal point that's going to happen?
But
from here on
but
out.
the way Marvel did it is like almost perfect.
It's fucking genius.
Yeah, like how it's like
simple.
He was in there, and then he came back.
It's like, but they built it up because they had Iron Man, Captain
they had
America,
everything else. I know the biggest problem for the Marvel universe was everyone's like the bad guys suck, but you know what? I don't give a shit about the bad guys. I came here to see the superheroes.
No, fuck that. I came to see the villains
to do their stuff. Thanos was built over the course. Loki was kind of a villain, but he's more of like an antagonist throughout the entire.
He's an anti-hero.
So
he's an annoying villain.
anti-hero. So I he's good, but he's had enough. I don't care about the lesser villains throughout each movie that's going there, like Whiplash and Iron Man 2. Or
What was
like,
that Bumblebee guy from the first Ant-Man?
The Wasp and Ant-Man. And then
Ronan
Ronan.
from the first.
Honestly, I
Guardians of the
don't
Galaxy.
care about the.
He was a good villain, though. I like
the villains are fleshed out more than comic books.
One of the best villains was Killmonger from.
I think Dr.
Black
Octopus
Panther.
just popped in my head. as a good
I didn't
villain,
care
too.
about him either. I felt he was fine.
But he was still a good villain though.
Like, but
Dr. Octopus was good as a villain.
Doc Ock was probably the best villain at all of them.
Real good.
Well, yeah,
But I'm here to see superheroes. I don't want to see villains.
No, the villains are the best
Like,
part of all the superhero
So
stuff.
if I want to see a villain, I'll watch the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, which is what it is. So that's what I want to see. But then, but Thanos
Gladiator.
is without.
That's a good villain movie, you know.
The villains are the cool. I mean, that's why I think the Joker is a better character than Batman. The Joker is cool. I think the
he's the
villains
opposite
being
of
so cool
Because
is
Heath Ledger
what.
brought that.
The Joker
No,
takes
even
over that
before
movie.
that, I think the villains are like the antagonists are what makes the protagonists, the heroes, interesting about how they go against them.
And Batman,
All right, that's
yes.
And Batman definitely has the best
That's
villains.
because
Batman has-
Well,
he
it
doesn't
definitely has
have
the protagonist,
superpowers.
antagonist.
Yeah.
Like that whole back and forth between those two characters is like the best.
I get it.
Yeah, I enjoy seeing good villains more than anything else.
Yeah, if you can get a good villain in a movie, stuff like that's good. But you know what? I'm not going to be upset if they're not going to have a good villain in these movies. So I'm looking forward to what's going on. I'm very looking forward to see what's going to happen in the DC universe with this entire shit show that's going on at this time with James Gunn. I like James Gunn. I liked his movies. I want to see how well he's going to do. I think the Peacemaker show was fantastic. Highly recommended. Hysterical. I love John Cena as Peacemaker, and the shit that comes out of that guy's mouth. Whoever wrote that script,
Well, he's wearing a toilet seat, so
it's which is even better. It's fucking hysterical. Yeah, I can't wait. I feel like we need to do a show on that or something like that, like the what was it, the Speakeasy? Yeah, we have to get back on that. And all right, so I got nothing more to say. I think we're all done here. What happened to our final episode? We're supposed to do the. I guess it didn't loop. Continue on as we kept talking. That's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us on our. We didn't do Twitch stream anymore going on, but thank you for joining us.
this is an Endgame long edition.
It was. Thank you for drinking with us. For you guys out there, your fans, thank you for listening. And that's it for this episode of Reels, Booze, and Bros, aka RB2 podcast. Season 4 has started. Are we gonna show which movie we're gonna do next? We'll have some ideas. We're never prepared. So
I know Katie wants to do Mean Girls.
I think
It's a flawless movie.
I think it is. So I think I'll try to convince my wife she wants to do it. So she'll probably do Mean Girls.
Two Katies in one house.
The Katie's, all the Katie's,
All okay, isn't
Are you
it?
guys-
and the caddies.
Are you
Calling all
guys,
caddies and Katies.
are you guys going to film it in your car? I don't get it. There can't be two Katie's in the house at the same time.
We're gonna do a live stream from the car.
This isn't my house, so we'll see what's going on. All right, so that's it. If you want to check us out on the Reels Booze Bros podcast, check us out reelsboozebros.com, and we have our social medias. That's there. Other than that, that's it. Cheers.